Jo, moin, wir sind Optimists Cricket Club hier in Luxembourg und wir sind der nächste Stopp von Backyard Cricket.
Yeah.
Hello everyone and welcome to another sultry day of sunshine in Walferdange, Luxembourg for the second match of this year's Backyard Cricket England tour. England had the better of the test match but couldn't quite force victory, and because of that today's 50 over ODI takes on even greater significance for the series. Let's head back now to the Optimists Cricket Club where the two captains are ready for the toss.
Right. Here with both captains today. Big game, lot to play for. We're going to let home team call. Yeah. Let's. Oh, it's Hums. Alex, you finally won a toss.
We are going to have a bowl.
We're going to have a bowl. Nice. Excellent.
Yeah,
right.
Thank you very much.
Good game, boys.
Yeah, best of luck, boys.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
So England bowl, and this is why. Heavy rain ahead of the series greatly affected the nature of the pitch, and it played quite slow in the test with swing and movement on offer. Luxembourg have made 8 changes from their test match side, including their captain. South Africa-born Martin Smith leads the hosts, and only their 2 youngest players, Hudson and Rawle, survived from the test. Shoaib Mohammed was finding huge turn in the warm-ups this morning and could be dangerous, but for this innings our batter to watch is Marcus Cope. Although we've not seen him in backyard action yet, the word is that he's a quality player and could cause England problems in this series. For England, Alex Smith captains an equally inexperienced side. 7 of their team had never played backyard cricket before this series. The big story of their test match was their impressive fast bowling unit. Maguire, Kavi, Patel and Zayan all impressed, but the big question for the tourists is whether the rest of the attack can support their quicks well enough to win the series. With that in mind, our bowler to watch today is Seema Thiru Ramasamy. He had a decent club season with the ball but was quiet in the test match, and his supporting role could be pivotal for England today. Finally, we'd like to thank our sponsors, PowerPlay Sports. Ali Pervase and his team from Red Hill, Surrey have been tireless in supporting the BCE boys ahead of this trip, and if you'd like access to top-level cricket facilities and coaching at an affordable price, check out their details in the description below. The players are heading out onto the field, so let's join our commentary team for the first ever Luxembourg versus England Backyard ODI.
Lance or Dry, one of you come on.
Hello, good morning, afternoon and evening everybody, wherever you're watching in the world. Welcome back to the Optimist Cricket Club in Walferdange, where Luca Rawle is going to open the batting for the hosts. Made a duck in the test match, the opening game. Didn't get to bat in the second innings, so he will be looking to find a bit of form this morning. And for England, it looks as though Alex Smith, the captain, is going to start things off. He's made a habit of picking up a wicket in his first over of a match. If he can do the same for England today, they will be off to a flyer. Big day for the two teams, this. Could be an important one for the series. 0-0. Ooh, and that's a wild start from the England skipper. That's a loose start. Early morning here in Walferdange. It's still a bit chilly. Very, very fortunate to get away with that, Smith. I'm not sure how the umpire's not called him. Very generous. In again, restart this time. That's better, and well played from Luca Rawle. Bat behind it early on will make him feel good. Smith will be happy to have found a decent length that time around. Over the wicket, the tall left-hander. Oh, that's a little bit of nibble. Little bit of nibble off the surface there, and Rawle thought about it. It was tentative. Decent start from both players here. And the England skipper tearing in again. Oh, off the leg. It's kneecap. It's pitched a long way outside leg, and he's playing a shot. Just to remind you of the rules in backyard cricket, LBWs only apply if you're leaving the ball. If you play a shot, you can't be out LBW. So no danger for Luca Rawl on that occasion. Oh, a little bit of pace off that one, I think, as evidenced by the fact that it went behind square off the bottom of Rawl's bat. I think that was a cutter. 2 slips in. Aggressive start this from England. Only one man on the leg side. And left alone in the channel. So I made an over to kick us off here in Walferdange. Luca Rawl survives. And it looks as though he's going to turn to Tiru Ramasamy. Ovez Musa Ali, the batter at the other end for Luxembourg. He's on backyard debut today, so we'll see how he gets on. Tiru Ramasamy, decent enough in the test match. Got the wicket of Amit Halbarvi, who was well set at the time, showed some promise on debut in this series, and this is the same field that he had in the test with that close cover, and that's why he's there, straight to him, fielding from Smith. It's an aggressive, intentful start from England. Into the leg side. Musa gets bat on it once again. Clipped away, and this time they will run. It's behind square. And they're off the mark. First run in backyard ODI cricket for the proud nation of Luxembourg. Congratulations to the Optimists Club and for everyone connected with Luxembourg cricket for this fantastic event they've put on for us. It's going to be a good series. The test match was good. Twisting and turning, entertaining. Neither side quite had the time to force victory. There will be a winner today, one way or another. No danger of the weather intervening with proceedings today. It's a beautiful morning. Just gone 9 o'clock here in Walferdange. The sun is out. There's a bit of cloud cover, but it's warm. Oh, good rising delivery from Ramasamy. Conclude the over. And another quiet one. Sedate start this. But both teams will be happy with their progress so far. England have shown intent, and the opening 2 bowlers have bowled pretty well. And for Luxembourg, no undue alarms. Looking comfortable so far, these two. The teenager Rawl and the more experienced Musa. And it looks as though we're going to have a little bit of a change of pace here. It's going to be Lance Sharrock, medium pace. Slip and wicket keeper coming up. Lance Sharrock to start his day. No, it's a full toss and down the ground and 4. Well, they're up and running properly now, Luxembourg. That's the first boundary of this match. Full toss from Sharrock, bit of a loose nut, and he did very well to control that. Only one man on the leg side. All you've got to do is pick a gap, and he did.
Do you want me to stay straighter? Well, straighter, if you can see.
Good cricket from the Luxembourg opener. That's better from Sharrock. Tim Cavey well placed in the offside.
And it's going to deflect towards off. I don't know.
That's better from Lance Sharrock. That's where he needs to be. That channel outside off stump. He can afford to go a bit straighter now that there's a second man in the leg side. Smith has placed himself at a sort of catching mid-wicket. Oh, that's good again. This is a good start from Lance Sharrock, recovering from the early boundary. Looks in a nice little rhythm now, Lance Sharrock. Driven. Well fielded. Very good work that is at mid-off. It's Mitesh Patel out there, just off camera, and he's done brilliantly there. Driven this time, it's in the gap, and 4 for Musa. Finishes the over with his second boundary of it, and it's nicely played. Pick the gap to the left of cover this time. 8 from that over, 9 on the board for the Luxembourg boys. England choosing to bowl will see early wickets as essential. Can Tim Cavey deliver one for them?
Hands ready, boys. Hands ready, boys.
Cavey to start over the wicket. Another left armour for England. Off the leg, and they're not going to take the single. Smith's there. Not sure if he got any bat on that, Luca Rawl, but it's a good start from Cavey. Oh, Yorker that time on leg stump, and Rawl again digs it out well. Keeping a slightly open stance, Luca Rawl, for the left armour. You can see there, front foot just outside the line of leg. Serving him well thus far. And good judgment, that stayed down. First one, we've seen a bit of extra bounce on a couple of occasions this morning. That's the first one that stayed down. As the wear and tear of this series takes its toll on the surface. It was a long test match, got through a lot of overs. And that will have an effect on the surface. But Raw, thus far, unflustered. Yet to get off the mark, but he looks composed. Oh, and stays down again. Second time in this over.
It's coming, Timmy. It's coming.
The nature of this surface beginning to change as the series goes on. And that's a worrying sign for the Luxembourg batters. I don't think they'll have enjoyed that. A bit too wide that time from Cavi. Overbowled, another maiden for England though. Second of the morning for them. And again we're going to have a change of pace. And again it's going to be a Sharrock. This time it's the younger Albie, 16 years of age. The youngest player to appear in a Backyard Cricket England international, Albie Sharrock. A record that he broke in the test match. Record previously held by Ant Mapleston. Left arm around the wicket and clipped away into the leg side. Well, that's not the ball to bowl with this field. Only one man on the leg side and he was nowhere near there. Easy pickings for Ovez Musa. And clipped away nicely. Nice technique thus far, Musa. Looks a tidy player. And that's down leg, that'll be a wide. It's leg side wides in short form backyard cricket. Anything down leg will be punished. Got to keep your wits about you as a bowler. Keep your discipline. And for Albie Sharrock, it's been a bit of a loose start and he needs to switch on here. Full toss, driven, well fielded. Well, that'll lift his confidence, Albie Sharrock. Doing the work himself. It's a very good stop. Did well there. First stop ball on the board for him. Oh, and off the leg, well bowled. Again playing a shot, so he's not going to be out LBW. No question for me that that was hitting the stumps. It was probably taking out middle. But this is a good recovery from Sharrock. Applying a little bit of pressure now. Oh, and a bit of lift there that time. Seen some variable bounce in this surface already in these early stages. Couple up, couple down. Could be a difficult day for batting, this one. Time will tell on that front, but for now it's Sharrock again. Full toss driven and he won't stop this. That's 4. Nicely played again. Second one, he's pumped through mid-on this morning already. Gets over the top of it again really nicely. Clean strike. Good cricket from Musa. Much preferred facing the slow bowlers today already, Musa. Driven straight to Maguire. Another over goes by and again 9 off it. 18 for none. And Musa has done all the work for the Lux boys so far. He's faced the 2 slow bowlers and taken 16 off of them. Luca Rawl so far has had to contend with the 2 left arm seamers, Smith and Cavi, who have bowled well to him. And it's not going to get any easier because he's about to face, I think, England's most impressive bowler in the test match, Mishesh Patel. Took for me the best wicket of this series so far, the best wicket of that game. Daniel Ostry in the second innings of that match. And on now to Rawl on naught, left alone in the channel outside off. He's fortunate that Moose has got away to a quick start here, Rawl. Just been unable to get one away thus far. Into the leg side. Now will this be Rawl off the mark? Oh, he's been sent back. Well, there's chaos here. Can Patel find the stumps? No. Rawl survives, but it was a nervy moment. Desperate to get off the mark. Almost sold himself a dummy there, but he got most of the way there. I think Musa probably could have gone with him, but didn't. He was almost all the way down the track, Luca Rawl. And this time they will go. It's an early call and it's a louder call, and he's off the mark, Luca Rawl. 18th time of asking. Well, that was a bit more decisive, a bit more committed. He's all smiles. That'll take a bit of weight off. It's his first run of the series. And off the leg again. Good from Patel. Had normal LBW rules applied in backyard cricket, England might have had 2 or 3 on the board already here. Bouncer, but that's not got up. Again, it's interesting the nature of this surface. That's kind of flatlined as it's gone through. Real inconsistent patches in this wicket. Should make for an interesting game. Keeps everybody in it. But there are runs to be had. We saw that in the test. If you get in, there are runs to be had here at Walferdange. Slower ball. Well bowled and well played from Musa. Another over goes by. England, I wonder if a little bit of frustration just creeping in here. They've bowled well so far. It's been an impressive start, particularly from the fast bowlers. But unable to get that breakthrough. And it will be a cause of frustration for them. And this could be the make or break moment. James Hollands playing in his first ever backyard series. The test match was his first game of cricket of any kind ever. He's had a few net sessions on the way out here to get acclimatised. Will Luke Rule take him to the cleaners? Or will Hollands find a magic moment from somewhere? This could be an important over in the early stages of this game. Oh, that's going to be a wide. That was a bit of an ugly one. Loosener, of course, and as we said, James Hollands, no previous cricket experience to draw on whatsoever. But he did okay in the test. Got some runs as well. Hit the first 6 of this series. Another wide. Second in a row. And this is a decent move from England. Just reacting to the way Raw played those wides. He offered a bat to both of them. So they've just moved their slip around to leg slip to see if he might follow one. Tickle one down leg. Hollands has straightened up. No signs of frustration yet from Luca Raw, but it's been a slow, tentative start for him, admittedly in the face of some good bowling. That's a dribbler. Oh, well, he's not been called for it. He's got away with it. Neither a wide nor a no ball. Second bounce was inside the crease. So it's successive dot balls for James Hollands. Interesting. Yeah, that's what the leg slip is in there for. Cavi in there as well at square leg, tidying that one up. I wonder if they feel Rule's a candidate to just tickle one of these. Interesting cricket at the moment. It's been a curious start. That's going to be another wide. Every run important. Just ticks Luxembourg along. They've gotten to 22 without, it must be said, really playing a shot in anger. Some nice boundaries from Ovez Musa. That'll be another wide. 4th of this over from Hollands. Still 3 balls to go. Full, driven, well fielded. Can Maguire get there? He can. Dot ball. Pressure building a touch here on Luca Rule. That's 4 dot balls from the ones that Hollands has landed. And against this type of bowling, he'd be expected to cash in, but he's not able to do so thus far. Short and wide, missed it. And again, will he get away with it? He does. It's another dot ball. This has been quietly impressive from James Hollands. Without the wides, he'd be on track for a maiden here. 1 to go. And the pressure is on Luca Rule. Driven. Fielder's there though. It's well stopped. And that is the end of the over, and Rule's not scored off it. 1 off 24 now for him. James Hollands' over goes for just the 4 wides. He'll take that. 23 for none. Run rate's not a problem for England, but they would like to have taken a wicket by now. Can Alvin Sathya deliver it for them? Got one in the test match. What a great moment that was. 4 years out with life-threatening Kikuchi fever. On the road to recovery still. It's a long, long process. But what a thrill to have him back here. Didn't he do himself credit in the test match? Got that wicket, got a few runs as well, which illuminated this ground. Really lifted the spirits of everyone involved with Backyard Cricket England. Congratulations to him. And he started tidily so far here. That's on a decent length. Looks focused, looks determined. Straighter this time. Oh, is that a leg? Yes, it is. Has he edged it? I think he has. Yes, he has. It's gone. It's the first wicket for England, and it's Alvin Sathya. What a moment for the teenager on his return. Well, it's definitely not the stumping. He was well home. He's been given out for the edge behind. Let's see if the slow-mo. Yes, I think there is. Albie Sharrock, the wicketkeeper, I don't think even realised. But Alvin Sathya has the breakthrough, and it's the dangerous Musa who's gone for 17. And a good morning's work for England has been capped off nicely there. Eddie Hudson, 16 years of age, the youngest Luxembourg player in this series. Looked a tidy player in the test match. At 20 in the first innings came as part of a salvage job from 60 for 6. And they ended up getting 150. Different proposition here though. He's in early this time. On a length outside off, driven nicely, and it's gone for 4. Mitesh Patel didn't exactly cover himself in glory there. See if we can identify what happened here. Just off shot, but this has gone straight through Patel. No real pace. And I think Rob Maguire's expression tells the story there. And again, camera didn't quite keep up with it. Apologies for that, but I think Mitesh Patel will be grateful not to have seen it again. Plodded into the offside, and this time Patel stops it, and there's an ironic round of applause from the England boys. The joys of backyard cricket, eh? Sathya to finish a decent over. Well bowled. That's got a bit big again. Hudson survives. He's off the mark. 27 for 1. Just a bit of chatter going on amongst the England boys trying to sort their field out as Zayan prepares to unleash. And this could be very entertaining. Another one who's on debut in this series, and goodness me, didn't he show us something in the test match. Absolutely electric pace. But the direction, often lacking. Oh, and there we go. Well, that's exactly a case in point. Nearly decapitated Luca Raw there. Jalusna Zayan. Wonderful stuff. It's come quick at him. Luca Raw's done really well there. Get out of the way of that.
Whoa.
That was quick and that was hostile. Great fun. Really taking a few, Luca Raw, isn't he?
To be honest, I'm surprised that hasn't happened already. There you go.
Just some fiddling with the camera there. And Zayan ready to restart. Good pace, good channel. That's where he's got to be more often, Zayan. If he can find that area more consistently, he is going to be a very dangerous proposition in backyard cricket. Oh, beauty. Absolute ripper. That can't have missed by much. I think it's beaten Rawl on the inside. Oh, not far away. And there comes the next thunderbolt, and he's had a little fish. Just a temptation. Batsmen will do crazy things when the ball is coming at this kind of speed. And again, just a couple of steps run up. Launching the Yorker down. Great bowler to watch, Zayan, already in this series. Very entertaining. Full toss. And it still went through to the keeper, even off almost the middle of the bat. Oh, this is quick stuff. But Rawl is doing well. He's hanging on in there. He's going to need to start finding some runs from somewhere soon, but for now, survival will do. 1 to go. Slower ball beats him outside off. Oh, that was a challenging over, but Rawl survived it. Well bowled, Zion. He bowled that one nicely. Decent set there. Rob Maguire, wondered when we'd see him. England's best and most experienced bowler. The leading wicket taker in BCE history across formats.
We don't need a two. Okay, so three. Diane, going closer.
Saved for the last over of this rotation, Maguire. I wonder if he's going to double up. I wonder if him and Zion are going to bowl the next two of the new rotation as a 2-over spell.
Good, Rob. Good, Alvin.
Alex Smith, the captain, likes to do that. Has used Maguire like that in the past.
Really good, England.
Oh, and again, Hudson has got behind that one nicely. Showed good poise and composure in the test match. Looked very efficient. Oh, and a nibble there, and it's burst through the gloves of the keeper. That was quick from Maguire. No messing around here at all. That's a cracker.
Yeah, because it touched his gloves. It touched his gloves, so it's a dot.
And clipped into the leg side, well fielded. It's Lance Sharrock at mid-wicket. Maguire building up a head of steam here. This has been a promising start to his morning. And well played. On the money again though. Probably the best over from an England bowler so far this morning, and it's a high bar for that. They've bowled well. And again, carbon copy, rinse and repeat. Maiden over for Maguire. What a good first set that was. Interesting, intriguing 10 overs of cricket. England will be frustrated. They'll feel they've had the better of that. But only one wicket to show for their efforts, and it was a good effort. The good news for them is no kind of run rate whatsoever from Luxembourg. Luca Rule's not got going at all. Had some challenging bowling to deal with in mitigation. And it looks as though it'll be Zion again. So it is going to be the double tap from the two fast bowlers from England. I'm sure Maguire will be straight on again after.
Good start, boys.
Zion to start his second then. The first over of the second rotation for England. Clipped into the leg side. Should be a single. In fact, it's gone through for 4. First boundary for Luca Rule, and how he's needed that. Really been under the pump this morning in the face of some good bowling from England. But he's kept his composure. He's kept his cool. He's been level-headed. And he deserves that for his persistence as much as anything else. And he timed that nicely. Frustrating for Zion. Needs to bounce back. Needs to get back into the area where he was in his first. Oh, he's blasted middle stump over. Oh, it's brilliant from Zion. Too quick for Luca Rule. Done him for pace there, I think. I'm not sure it did too much off the surface. But England have their second wicket and they've thoroughly deserved it. It's been an excellent start from the tourists. And Zion has produced a ripper. Stumps clean over. And Luca Rule is gone. It was a bit of a torturous innings in truth. Gone for 5. But struggled. Ollie Peacock, the new man on debut. Another teenager for Luxembourg. Tall again. See how he gets on. First look at Ollie Peacock as a backyard cricketer, and he couldn't really be asking for a tougher situation to walk into. Zion on the charge. Here we go then. Peacock on debut. Oh, swinging Yorker that time. I'm not sure if that hit the outside edge or if it was his foot. He's looking at the bottom edge of his bat, so I think he did get some willow on it. Just remind you again that there's no boundaries behind square in this format of the game. Anything going behind point or square leg will need to be all run. And Peacock under the pump already here. What a situation he's walked into. What a bowler he's walked into. Bouncer hits him. Hits him hard as well. Well, that'll discombobulate him a little bit, Ollie Peacock. What a start this is to his backyard career. What an introduction from Zion. Have some of that. This is terrific from England. One ball to go and a cracking over, a wicket taking over. Just too early there, Zion. Not sure Peacock's in any rush to get through this. Shorter run up, slower ball and dug out towards cover. He survives Ollie Peacock. Brilliant from Zion. What a good over. England well on top at the moment. Very enjoyable morning's cricket this. backyardcricketengland@gmail.com for anything you may wish to contact us about. If you're interested in playing in any events or if you're interested in joining us as a sponsorship partner or in any other capacity, backyardcricketengland@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you. Rob Maguire. Good delivery, well played. Starting to become a familiar sight, that. The minimalist footwork and broad blade of Eddie Hudson in the face of a stump-searching scorcher from Maguire. It's been the theme of their battle so far this morning. Oh, down leg, loose one, and that's the first run Maguire's conceded today. Everybody's allowed one, no harm done. But it's another run for Luxembourg. Oh, and a nibble. Just caught him in two minds a bit there. I think he was worried that was tailing into him a little bit, Eddie Hudson. I think he wanted to leave it. Just got suckered in by a bit of late movement. That's what Maguire is so good at. He moves the ball so late. Oh, and that's come in as well. Finding a beautiful shape. It's a very good spell, this, from Maguire. His first over was the best from England so far. That one's a touch wider. Just feeding the temptation, drying up the rate, applying the pressure. But Luxembourg will know if they see off these last two deliveries, then England's two quickest bowlers are out of the game for this rotation. Clipped into the leg side, and I think that's going to go. It does. 4 runs for Eddie Hudson, second boundary for him. And he's played this well. Maguire's not done a lot wrong there. It's a good delivery, but beautiful timing. Really good placement. Luxembourg fighting back here. The youngster Eddie Hudson, he's shown courage and character throughout this series thus far. Shown some technique too. Chatter going on. Who's going to replace Maguire now? It looks like it's going to be Tiru Ramasamy. Decent first over from him. Went for just 1. Beautiful backdrop, isn't it, there? With the rugby field and the greenery here in Walferdange. Lovely place. Ramasamy then to Ollie Peacock. Handballs in. Languid. Loose. And a nibble outside off again. Bit of seam movement again. No question who's on top of this game at the moment. England are finding things out of this pitch. They're finding life. They're finding movement. They're finding threat. And driven in the air. And it's gone all the way for 6. Ollie Peacock. What a way to get off the mark in backyard cricket. His first scoring shot in a backyard international. And it's a lovely one. This is going to look good in slow-mo. Hands through the ball. Played with conviction. He smashed it. That's put Ramasamy on the back foot. I don't think anybody expected that. Oh, well bowled. Good follow-up. Inside edge that time. Full and straight. That's where he's at his best, Tiru Ramasamy. Targeting the stumps. Oh, and beating him that time. It's a careless, bit lazy from Ollie Peacock. Bit of a waft. Didn't really need to follow that. But he's still new to the crease, of course. Only faced 8 deliveries, but they've been eventful. He's been hit on the head. Bang one for 6 through cover. And now plays Ramasamy out harmlessly. Under pressure. Oh, well, the umpire's given it over. That was only 5 deliveries. So that's a ball short. And of course, as you can see there, a reminder to thank our sponsors, PowerPlay Sports, Ali Pervase and his team in Red Hill, Surrey. Magnificent. Some of the best local cricket facilities you are ever likely to encounter. Every kind of bowling machine you can dream of. High-level coaches. They have a gym. They have a relaxation area. Just about everything you could want. And more than that, they have a love for backyard cricket, which is why we're here, thanks to their support. And it's why we're able to enjoy an intriguing morning's cricket. England on top for me. Lance Sharrock is the new bowler. Flighted, but he's got the fielders in the right place. Stop ball. Missing a touch of ruthlessness there, Hudson. Should have gone. Channel, and again he doesn't get a good piece of it. Thick edge. It's Ramasamy at slip who did well. And Lance Sharrock has started well here. Found a nice length already.
Sorry, I don't know what's going on back there.
Oh, it's got through the hands of Smith, but they've got back up in the leg side. 2-2 field. Mid-off and mid-on, very straight and deep. Oh, that's a bit of an ugly one. Well fielded, Tim Cavey. Well, he'll be frustrated, Eddie Hudson, because he didn't need to play at that. I'm sure he would have got a wide if he'd left it alone. It's worth it if you get the boundary. Oh, and it may be worth it if you take one of England's key bowlers out of the attack. I think Tim Cavey's done himself a mischief there. We'll keep you updated on that situation, but... Oh, well fielded from Smith. Got a boot in the way. It was a loose one from Sharrock. Fielders helped him out. England applying pressure through fielding at the moment. Full toss again, and it's Sharrock this time who gets a paw on it, and that's a maiden over for Lance Sharrock. Very well bowled. Well then, Tim Cavey, we just thought we saw him gingerly step up from a piece of fielding down on that cover boundary, but it looks as though he's okay to bowl. Smith has asked him, are you sure? And the response was, yes, I'm good. In that case, we'll expect some hostility then. Short cover back in for Tim Cavey. Short, clapped. Is that in front of square? Where is it? It is. It's been given as 4. Very well controlled from Peacock. He did well to keep this down. It came at pace. But it's a loose enough from Tim Cavey. And I wonder if he has done himself a bit of an injury in the field a moment ago. It was short and wide. Not where he'll have wanted it to be. Needs to switch back on, Cavey. Oh, it's a beauty. Has he nicked it? Has he nicked it? Half an appeal. Well, the wicketkeeper Alvin Sathya is saying no. And that's pretty much a bit of a giveaway. It was the 2 fielders at cover who went up the most vociferously for this. Not much from the bowler, not much from those behind the wicket. But what a cracking delivery it was from Tim Cavey. Readjusts well after the first ball boundary. That's where he needs to be. Leg stump, half volley, clipped away, 4 runs. Pendulum swings again. It's back in Peacock's favour now. Played this nicely. He's beginning to look good, Ollie Peacock. Just settling in. He was well outside leg stump. Caught the bottom of the bat, but it's gone through Mitesh Patel. Second one that's gone through him today. Frustrating for Cavey. Something being said between Smith and Peacock. I think it's just an explanation of the rules. Peacock is on debut, of course. And he's on top of Tim Cavey at the moment. Sure, it's another headshot. Second one for Ollie Peacock today. Conked him on the bonks. Well, this is brilliant back and forth stuff between these two. And it's Cavey's turn to strike back, literally. Have some of that. Called him on the cheek, I think. Well, if he hits that Ollie Peacock, he's going to bang it over the fence. So I think it's probably done him some good to take that one in the face. What a good over this is now. Cavey again. Oh, beauty. What a good follow-up. The 2-card trick from Cavey. Bouncer Yorker. And he's very, very unlucky. I don't think this is missed by much at all. Peacock down the track. Maybe worried about that short ball again, but he's nearly been beaten by his ankles.
What's your thoughts? Thoughts?
No thoughts to go on record for the moment for Peacock. 1 ball to go in, a stirring over. Cavey again, what's going to happen here? Outside leg Peacock. Oh, beats him on the outside. Oh, brilliant finish to that over from Tim Cavey. What a piece of cricket that was from those two. Brilliant from both players. It was the first ball 4 from Peacock. That was a rip out of the appeal. Peacock responds with a flick through the legs. He played that nicely. Then the headshot that seemed to just disorientate him a bit. What about that for a follow-up? And then the outswinger that time. Absolutely brilliant cricket from those two. Well done, Cavi and Peacock. Terrific backyard entertainment. And I wonder if this is a plan to throw Luxembourg off then. The change of pace. Going back to a slow bowler.
He likes that flick through mid-on though.
All you little lads, all you little lads.
Albie Sharrock. Left arm around. And on a good length, and Hudson played it well. Interesting to see England going with the 3-1 offside field, given that Hudson has shown a preference for the leg side thus far. I wonder if they want him to play across the line at one that he shouldn't, perhaps. Oh, well drilled for 4. That's a pudding from Albie Sharrock, and he knows it. It's been an intriguing battle between these two in this series. The two 16-year-olds, they both dismissed each other in the test match. But Hudson made more runs off Sharrock's bowling than Sharrock did off of Hudson's. Edged and doesn't carry.
That's fine.
Thick edge. It's a good response from Albie Sharrock. Really good battle developing between these two teams here. Every ball, the momentum seems to shift this way and that. Temperature is really elevated here. It's a good watch at the moment. Too short that time, and again another good stop.
Come on, boy.
Second time we've seen that from Albie Sharrock today. Brilliant fielding.
Good, Albie.
Saved himself a fair few runs in this series like that, Albie Sharrock. Short, drilled. He won't be saving those though. That was a rinse and repeat. Same ball, same shot, different outcome. That was ruthless from Eddie Hudson. That was quite dismissively played. That was played with the air of a man who felt that that delivery was beneath him, quite frankly. Full toss, clipped away. That's his shot, Hudson, but doesn't pick the gap this time. Rob Maguire's a good fielder. And suddenly you're up to 59 for 2. And in the middle of a very intense piece of cricket.
Why couldn't you have done keeping when I was playing?
And this has been the story of the morning. Musa was the first to go, nicked behind off Alvin Sathya. And then Luca Rule fell in the middle of an intense period of England pressure. To leave them a little bit in the lurch, they were 32 for 2. And these two have quietly recovered and put on 27, but not without their alarms. England have created chances. Alvin Sathya, just a debate about the structure of the field, and they have settled on the 3-1 offside with Smith again in close at cover. And Peacock gives himself a chance to have a look. Really came down with snow on it, that one. Same delivery again, leading edge, and it's gone through for 4. Well, Tiru Ramasamy it is at mid-off. I wonder how close he got to this. We won't see it from this angle. Not sure it's carried, but he still should have stopped it.
Unlucky, Tiru.
Don't think we'll call that a drop. But Sathya under a little bit of pressure now. And that was flighted and well played. Really well played from Ollie Peacock. Waited and waited on it. Didn't overly commit to the front foot. Gave himself a chance to get back and rocket through the covers. And it's Luxembourg's turn to throw some punches. It's Peacock's turn to throw some punches back at the England tourists. Sathya under pressure. Flighted again, up in the air. Oh, and he's put it down. Tiru Ramasamy at mid-off.
Yeah, of course.
Well, it's a double blow for England. Not only has he dropped the catch, had he left it alone, it would have gone over the fence and been out anyway.
Lucky.
In the event, it's not gone for any runs. Oh, but that's a desperately disappointing moment for Alvin Sathya. He was on for a 2 for there. Oh, leading edge. Very good again. What a contest this is turning into. This has been a brilliant morning's cricket. Punch back down the ground and Sathya field to another really exciting and entertaining over. England have dropped a catch. Luxembourg have found boundaries.
Unlucky.
And this has been the story of the England bowlers. They have, on the whole, been excellent. It's been a really good morning for Team England. Patel and Smith still to come in this rotation. Also Hollands. All of which bowled decent and tidy first overs. Patel to Hudson. Good channel, good area. Luxembourg have shown a reluctance to drive outside off stump this morning, especially off the fast bowlers. They've been content to leave anything and everything outside off stump. And they've looked to do most of their scoring off the slowers.
Good, Alex. Good,
A little bit of an outside edge from Hudson. He does really look to work to that leg side at every opportunity. And Patel spears that one halfway down and again doesn't tempt him. Good bounce and carry in this Walferdange pitch here at the Optimists Club. They've produced a good surface despite the rain that led into this series. There's been life in it and a bit of everything. Oh, that wasn't far away. That bent in a touch as well. Finding swing with this fully taped ball, England. And there's been movement off the pitch for them as well. Driven, and Smith collects again. Couldn't get it over the top of him. But it's really good again from Patel. It's been another impressive over. Just building pressure through dot balls at the moment. Hudson looks composed. Slower ball, clipped away. It'll be a single to finish the over. So, shame for Mitesh Patel. He won't get his maiden, but a decent over goes by. And Luxembourg survive with no damage again. James Hollands then to bowl the 19th. First over went for 4, but they were all wides. No runs off the bat. Growing into this series. Really keen to contribute to it. Oh, down leg. Now he's not given a wide, and I think there may have been an inside edge on it. Not as a catch, of course, but straight into the floor. But he's cost himself a run if he's got a tickle on that, Hudson. Yeah, doesn't make the same mistake twice. That was off the strip. Easy call for the umpire that time. Big front arm. The advice from one of the watching fielders. Learning as he goes, James Hollands. That's good. Well bowled. Good from James Hollands. Good recovery. His attitude is fantastic. Kept his head thus far. To full and clipped away for 4. That's Eddie Hudson's best area. That's where he looks at his most comfortable at the crease, Eddie Hudson. Anything he can turn away. Wristy player.
Short head.
Flash past Smith. Hollands again then, looking to recover. He's overcompensated and he's been drilled through the offside this time. Hudson applying pressure to England now. Starting to cause England the problem now, Eddie Hudson. Both of these two into the 20s. England have not capitalised on all the early pressure, and there's a bit of a partnership building here. Partnership, in fact, has reached 45 now. That's better from James Hollands. That's good. A bit quicker that time as well. We put more into his run-up that time. Short and wide, cut again, 4 again. Well, that was Luxembourg's over, no question. 13 off it. Partnership now 49 between these two. That was a loose nut, and Hudson is developing a touch of ruthlessness as this innings goes on. Starting to look in very good touch indeed. It's his highest score of the series now. He's been as impressive as anybody at the crease for Luxembourg in this series, in their first in backyard cricket. Alex Smith is going to finish the second rotation for England. How they've only got 2 wickets, they will wonder. They've been very, very good. But the more this partnership builds, the more Luxembourg grow into this contest, and this score starts to look quite threatening. You'd have to say from this stage, Luxembourg probably will see 200 as a minimum. And we saw in the test match it can be quite a fragile England lineup. That's well bowled, but dug out from Peacock. Didn't quite get up. Oh, beauty again. Well, they found him difficult to live with in this series thus far, Smith. And that's as close as he's come today to putting a wicket on the board. He knows it too. Oh, too short that time. Very well taken from Alvin Sathya.
Yeah, it's hard not for that to be a wide, isn't it? Never up.
All fun and games. First run Alex Smith has conceded today. Still 3 to go in this over. I wonder if Peacock's just taken the decision to maybe see him off. Oh no, perhaps not. Plays the shot. Again, it didn't get up enough for that shot, really.
Well, at least Zion and Rob are.
Slower ball that time, and it invites the inside edge onto the boot.
Last one, Oli.
Just surviving another little moment, Peacock.
Coming around.
But they are beginning to look more comfortable, the pair of these two, as this innings goes on. They've rebuilt well. Oh, well bowled. That was a bit quicker. And Peacock again dug it out nicely. Just 1 run off the over and a new bowling rotation once again. We're 20 down now, and that wide in that over gives Peacock and Hudson the 50 partnership. And haven't they earned this? Really had to work hard for these runs. Brilliant spell from England early on. But they survived it, they rode it out, they held their nerve, and they are just gradually clawing Luxembourg back into this match. Just crawling towards an even footing. I'd still say if you put a wicket or two on the scoreboard now, it's England's game. But Luxembourg fighting hard. Tiru Ramasamy to start the new rotation. That's surprising. I thought he may go with Maguire or Zion, who were the most impressive two in the last rotation. He's gone with Ramasamy. Oh, and it dribbles through to slip. Bottom edge, just trapped it on the toe of the bat, I think, Hudson. Happily sees that one away in the channel. Still no sign that Luxembourg are looking to expand at all. They're quite happy ticking along at 4 and over at the moment. Looking to target the slower bowlers. Still look very happy to just play the patience game against the England quicks. It is getting warmer and warmer here in Walferdange. I wonder if the plan is just to play the attritional game, tire the England bowlers out. Clipped and clipped hard. That's the best shot Eddie Hudson's played this morning. That was beautifully struck with a little flourish as well. Gorgeous wheel of the bat.
I'll tell Ricky you went there.
Driven, but Ramasamy tidies up this time. Doesn't look quite as sure of himself playing through the offside, Hudson. Very bottom-handed technique. That should have been going through the covers, really, rather than back down the ground. And again, you can see why he's tried to draw the England bowlers into bowling straight to him today. It's clearly where he's more comfortable. And his partner in crime, Ollie Peacock, really has had a hectic morning's work. He's been hit in the head twice.
It's right.
He's been beaten a number of times. He's played some gorgeous shots.
Pure pace.
I bet you he's anything, Eddie's not going to run it.
Yeah.
And it is going to be Zion. And you heard the man behind the camera there saying pure pace. That's what it's been from Zion today. 2 excellent overs from him thus far. Got the wicket of Luca Raw. How England would love a repeat dose here. This is just starting to become a frustration for them.
Bat in front of the stumps.
Here we go then. The theatre begins again. Oh, and it's a beauty first up onto the toe. Too quick for him there. As That's the aim with Zion. He doesn't move it too much in the air or off the pitch. It is all about the pace. And it creates a very intense and very enjoyable atmosphere when he's bowling. And that one's hit his knee and gone through again. Hanging on in there, Ollie Peacock. He really has had to work hard for his runs today, Peacock. Really stoic innings. One step run up from Zion, and it was a little bit under pace that time, and that's what did for Peacock. Stayed down a bit. Didn't quite put the same amount of energy through that. Was that a deliberate change of pace, or is he getting tired, perhaps? Well, that was quicker. Bit too wide to cause Peacock a problem, really. Oh, and he's had a waft at that one. Too wide again, though, from Zion. Peacock was heading down the leg side. And again, happy to just see him off thus far. Oh, that's a bit ugly. Saw him coming down the pitch, and I think he tried to go for the Yorker to cramp him up, but just got it all wrong. But it's good that he's thinking on his feet, Zion. And just trap that between his legs, and that ends the over. Zion has been seen off. Peacock survives. Change of pace again. Lance Sharrock again. Run rate's just dipped below 4. Clipped. And as you'd expect, it's gone for 4. Eddie Hudson doesn't miss much on the leg side. And again, he's timed this absolutely beautifully.
Leo, what's your thoughts on the game?
Crisp and clean connection, that from Hudson. Short and wide, hammered, and where's that? I think it's gone through. It's been given a 6. Carried all the way from Eddie Hudson. Did it? Well, it looked like it may have bounced to me, but I think the umpire gave it as a maximum. Oh yeah, it's definitely bounced. Yards in front, but he hit it beautifully. That's the main thing. Punched better from Lance Sharrock. Off the 4 and a 6 to start the over. He needed that. It's a good delivery. And so's that one, and that one will be picked up by Zion. You can hear the wind that's just picked up around Walferdange. Driven. Well fielded, Mitesh Patel. One ball to go. Sharrock struggling at the moment. Oh, down leg, wide. Going to have to take this one back again. His last over was good, Lance Sharrock. His last over was a maiden, but he struggled a bit in this one. Needs a good one to finish. It's driven and it's gone through Tim Cavey and 4. Just wide of the cover fielder. And Eddie Hudson has raced to 47. Yeah, it's a good shot. Placement again, excellent.
They called him that and he edged in the next ball, so it's stuck.
100 up for Luxembourg, 102 for 2, and suddenly this partnership has realised 70. And it's Luxembourg, you'd say, are ahead of the game now, and England have just started to go flat in the last couple of overs.
2-1.
And that's perhaps why Smith has turned to Tim Cavey, whose last over at Peacock was excellent. We're going to resume the battle between these two now. Oh, and off the body. That one seamed in off the pitch. Generally bowls leg cutters, Cavey, that move away from a right-handed batsman. That one came back in. And the drama restarts between Cavey and Peacock. Fascinating battle from these two today. Clipped into the leg side. Cavey himself does the fielding. Another dot ball. Can Tim Cavey lift this England team that's just started to go flat? Oh, beauty. It's just over the stumps. I don't think Peacock knew where that was. It's a ripper from Cavey. And he is lifting his England colleagues now. Down the pitch and a bouncer. Swatted, intense, hostile, brilliant again. The battle between these two has been excellent today. We are right in the middle of one of the best backyard 1v1 encounters that we've seen in a while. Well bowled, well played. Peacock did well. Very mobile, very light on his feet, Ollie Peacock. He's been dancing around his crease ever since he got there. Really intent to throw the bowlers off. His footwork is sharp and it's brave. One ball to go. Bouncer again, leaves it alone. He had to think about it. Another good battle between those two. Cavi was on top of it, but Peacock survives again. And attention turns to Eddie Hudson. 47 not out is the highest score by a Luxembourg player in this series, and therefore the highest score by a Luxembourg player in backyard cricket. Their first involvement with it, and they've been very impressive. Got the draw in the test match, started well here. And could it be the youngest Luxembourg player of all that records their moment of history? He's got Alvin Sathya in his sights. Clipped into the leg side, doesn't put any power behind it. Just a sense of nervous tension from the Luxembourg watching crowd at the moment. They know that he's close to that half century. That's floated up, and he does play it through the covers, and he does get the boundary. And Eddie Hudson becomes the first Luxembourg player to make a backyard international 50. The 16-year-old youngest player in this squad leading the way. And there's the Jadeja, there's the sword. Brilliant from Hudson. What a good innings this has been in the midst of some intense England pressure. They bowled so well this morning, England, and Hudson rode it all. And has produced a moment that I'm sure he won't forget in a hurry. Oh, and off the leg. That's well bowled from Sathya. Just a loss of concentration from Hudson, perhaps.
Last one. Eddie, last ball. Eddie, last
Having reached his milestone. Change of field. Zayan coming in. Close catching cover. Driven, well fielded from Alvin Sathya. Well, let's take a look at this half century from a very, very impressive young man. 16 years of age. In the face of an onslaught from the England bowlers, he kept his nerve. What technique and poise he's shown. That was a lovely strike through the leg side. He's been excellent. And again, cutting. He's been in his element. That was probably the best shot he's played. That was beautiful. And again, his ability to pick gaps, his placement today has been superb. And there, that was probably the best of him through the offside today. And this, the moment of history for Luxembourg. Their first half centurion. And a deserving one.
Well played, well played.
Rescued them from a very tough situation this morning. Well played, Eddie Hudson.
Over. 6 to come.
No, towards the straighter. Albie, a little bit to your right.
Smith is on to Peacock.
Go on, boys.
I think England have clocked that Peacock has been swatting at the bouncers from the likes of Cavi. Smith probably has the most reliable bouncer in the team, so maybe bring himself on for that. Are they setting the trap for the short ball?
You've got a better leave than that in you.
I want to see something more dramatic.
England in a bit of need now. Well bowled, well played. That there is Sati Sathya fielding at point. That's Alvin Sathya's dad. More on that a little bit later on. He's on as a fielding replacement because of an injury, which we'll tell you about shortly. Edged. And they get the single. No real danger in the end. Bit of a loose shot from Peacock, but no harm done. Sati Sathya is on because James Hollands is struggling. And we're not sure if he's going to take any further part in this match. He's got a problem with his knee. Does suffer from a form of acute arthritis, James Hollands. I wonder if that's what he's feeling at the moment. Hudson right behind it. England just beginning to look tired and just beginning to look ever so slightly conquered at the moment. But Smith can't allow that to happen. They need to find something here, England. Oh, and it was very nearly then. Followed it, Eddie Hudson. Yeah, just a touch late on it. It was a bit of a tired shot. But he survives, and Smith will finish up now. Oh, that's a better delivery. And that one has done a bit off the surface. Bit of seam movement. But Hudson once again survives. England will feel very, very aggrieved at having only taken 2 wickets today. They really have bowled well. We're over halfway into the innings now. That was the 26th.
You come right on the drive in front of him, yeah? Straighter out, straighter. And take 2 steps back.
Still got Maguire to bowl in this rotation, of course, and Mitesh Patel, who's on now. Albie Sharrock needs to have an over, and James Hollands has gone off, so the Luxembourg skipper Martin Smith has agreed that Alvin Sathia's father, Sati, can come on as a replacement and will be allowed to bowl Hollands' overs. That's a nice gesture from Luxembourg. Short, pulled and fought. Did really well to wait for that, Hudson. Didn't really get up off the surface. It died a bit of a death. Took an age to get to him, but just rolled the wrists and went with it.
Put some pace on it.
Ah, that's better. That's where they need to target Hudson. That's where they've had joy today. Through the leg side, he's looked a very serious player. Through the offside, he's been a little more uncertain, and they've not put enough in that area. They've not forced the chance. But trying to now, Mitesh Patel. That is Mitesh Patel's stock line, really. He's an off-stump bowler. Could be crucial here. Full toss, driven. Oh, very well stopped. Albie Sharrock again, he's excelled in the field today. That was another brilliant effort. That came at him quick. Took it clean as well. Wonderful work from the youngster. Mitesh Patel. Digs it in short. Paul doesn't get all of it. 4 successive dot balls to end the over. 110 for 2.
Hat or not?
Oh, he's going to say, leave the gap.
Yeah, I think
quite straight.
A left arm over, Ollie.
Interesting call there from Smith. Leave the gap. He wants a gap at cover.
Coming over.
Albie Sharrock is going to bowl left arm spin over the wicket, and they've left cover wide open. Trying to tempt Peacock to open the face of the bat, and that will bring the stumps into play. All the outside edge for Sharrock, and that's why the slip's there. It's a clear plan from England. Evident what they're trying to do. Here we go then. Could be interesting. Well, starts down leg. It's a wide. So we're going to have a restart. But it's clear what the plan is from England here. They've set the trap for Ollie Peacock. Will he fall into it? Can Albie Sharrock deliver on it? Just a slight change. Slip moves to leg slip. And driven for 4. Well, Albie Sharrock's frustrated with himself. He knows that wasn't the delivery that field's been set for. And Mitesh Patel, well, that really is sloppy. He's a very good fielder, Mitesh Patel. But today, he's just not been on it at all. That's at least 3 that have gone through him. Off the legs, better from Sharrock. That's your line. Changes his pace up well. That one was a touch quicker. And again, flighted that time. Same line, outside leg, tempting Peacock. Intriguing.
I love that.
Ah, well played. Hit that hard and it's gone through the fielder again.
Shot, boy.
It was hit hard and hit well from Peacock. But Albie Sharrock will be a little frustrated. It's good placement.
If I say it's out.
But they've got the plan, and they've got Peacock thinking here. The execution has just been off, and Peacock, for his credit, has played very well. And again, well outside leg stump that time, gets it through the offside, and Patel stops this one. Good little battle going on between these two. Peacock has worked out what Sharik's trying to do, and he's responding by really throwing his feet outside leg. And again, off he goes, and this time it follows him, and Smith fields it again. Not sure how much he knew about it. I think it just bounced off his hip. But it's another over down. Another opportunity drifts away for England. Big over this one. Rob Maguire, his third. England needs something from their best bowler, from their senior bowler. Something has to change for England here. This situation, the run rate's not got out of hand. And that's the good news for them. They're keeping themselves in the game with their efficiency. But some wickets are going to have to start falling before Luxembourg begin to cut loose, or things could get ugly later on. Luxembourg well on course for a score over 200 here. It's hard to see where England are going to take 8 more wickets in this match now. They were so outstanding for probably 15 or 16 overs. But they've just struggled for energy since that early onslaught. Oh, knocked him over. Well, there's the magic moment that England needed. That's the moment that finally removes Eddie Hudson. And no surprise, it's Rob Maguire who's delivered it. He's been terrific today, and he deserves that moment. No big celebration from the England boys, but they've all rushed up to congratulate Hudson. Rob Maguire's found something there. It just skidded on a little bit. But the moment is not about him, and it's not about England. It's about this fine young man's innings. 53 for Eddie Hudson, a moment of history for him, terrific moment for Luxembourg cricket. What a good knock that was. Materially impacted the look of this game with his contribution, Eddie Hudson.
We haven't got a camera. Okay. Yeah, we've already got that. Okay. Thank you, mate. That's really cool. I like that.
So then, Marcus Cope coming in to a situation that he won't mind, I shouldn't think. Runs on the board, wickets in hand, overs to go. It's a dicey time to come in as a new batter. He'll have to judge the pace of this. Edged, first ball. Oh, and he's going to be called through. Yeah, Peacock was committed and did well. It was the right call. Easy single in the end. Done well for his partner there, Ollie Peacock. Cope off the mark first ball. That'll relax him. And turned into the leg side. It'd be another single. Oh, the arm. And it's onto the stumps, but Peacock was home. Looks to be quite quick between the wickets, Ollie Peacock. He's ran well today. There was some good strike rotation, particularly early in the partnership with Hudson. Down leg. Well, Maguire has not backed up that wicket, unfortunately. 2 singles and a wide since knocking over Hudson. And again, it'll be another single. Cope just hung a bat there, let it hit it, deflected it behind square. Single to end Maguire's over, but they've got the wicket that they needed. It was a disappointing end to the over from Maguire, but he's done his job. He's done the main bit, got Hudson out. And how will that change things? Speaking of changing things, we are now going to get a look at Sati Sathya.
If you're loose enough, next over, yeah?
This is the last over of the third bowling rotation. There has been a fielding substitution. James Hollands is injured and may not take much further part in this match, so Sati Sathya has been allowed to come on and replace him and bowl his overs.
No, that's not it though.
Luxembourg captain Martin Smith generously agreeing to allow England to make the change, which is nice of him. Thank you very much, Martin. Sati Sathya, keep an eye on this bowling action. And punch for 4, first boundary for Marcus Cope. It's what you could call a dubious legality, that action. But no bother for Cope. Obviously nobody's going to worry too much about Sati Sathia's action in these circumstances. Backyard tours all about fun and engagement and enjoyment.
Wide ball.
It's been a long time since he's played a cricket game. Never played any backyard cricket, of course. He's Alvin's dad, who comes down to watch. He's the team's biggest fan, keenest supporter, and they love to have him around. Makes a blinding curry as well, Sati Sathia, which he's treated the boys to on more than one occasion over the years. Doesn't often take to the field, but he's a willing participant when he does. And he's just starting to find it now. That was a good delivery.
He drops on it.
My hand's so sweaty in my grip.
If he can contribute to the England cause, that would be a bonus. It's a shame for James Hollands in his first backyard ODI to have to limp off. Aggravated something when bowling his second over. Hasn't been back onto the field since. Hopefully will return in this match, but if not, 3 more games in this series to get him fit for. So we hope to see James Hollands again soon.
2 to come before your route.
For now, Sati Sathia takes his place. And driven and well fielded by Zayan. Well, this is good from Sati Sathia. In amongst the wides, he's found a decent little rhythm here. Only 8 off this over. And that's how it'll finish. Well done, Sati Sathia. Strong finish to that over once he'd found his rhythm. And that is the end of the third bowling rotation, and we're going to head on down to tactical talking points. It's been a breakthrough innings for 16-year-old Eddie Hudson, who has well and truly arrived on the backyard international stage. He's an elegant player, but the most striking thing about his batting is the lack of footwork. He picks up length very early and has quick hands through the ball, but it's this shot in particular that has stood out this afternoon. He's popped a number of boundaries through the leg side today with that gorgeous flourish, but if we slow this down and take a closer look, you'll see that his weight is primarily geared backwards in his stance, and his first movement as the bowler delivers is to rock back slightly more. But the key to his success is how smoothly he transfers his weight using that high back lift and ensuring he keeps his head well over the ball. This is another example from a slower bowler, and again we see that subtle but decisive weight transfer into his front foot, playing the ball in front of his eyes, and this allows him to whip his hands through the ball without needing to move his feet barely at all. So how can England target him? Well, for that, we're going to take you back in time to an edition of Tactical Talking Points from the 4th test of our 2021 domestic series. All of them employ their grip with their hands very, very close together. The benefit of this is it allows you to get through the ball early and with power, especially through the leg side. But if we take a look at the 3 best and most consistent batsmen in this series, they play with their hands far apart, split on the bat, which allows them to play later and straighter. If we take a look at that freeze frame again and slide Hudson into the picture, we can see that he employs a very similar grip to the players highlighted on screen, with low, close hands and plenty of bat handles showing. What's the catch? Well, let's revisit 2021. And we're going to take one look for each of them at how this has impacted them in the series. At Hampshire, where it didn't move, Sathia is able to push that into the leg side without too much trouble, but when the ball bounces, that flies up in the air, fielder in almost the exact same position, and he's out because he can't change his wrists on the ball. This is Gurpal Singh, again, gets through it nicely on a forward defence at Hampshire when there's no sideways movement or inconsistent bounce. But if we go back to the Woldingham Dome, this ball gets big on him, he can't adjust in time, and he nicks it behind. And there's been examples in this series already for England to feed off. Today, facing Lance Sharrock's medium pace and on a slow surface, Hudson is able to rock back and then transfer that weight forward again to pick up a leg side boundary. But in the test match, facing Mitesh Patel's extra pace and a bouncier half-tape ball, those fears about the grip were realised as this one gets bigger on him and suddenly he's unable to get those hands high enough to ride the bounce. A superb innings today from a superb young player, but areas to target for England in the rest of this series. Well played, Eddie Hudson. A fine backyard 50. Among the England bowlers, the star of this morning's action has undoubtedly been Tim Cavey, and the left armer will be aggrieved at not having picked up a wicket thus far. He tortured Ollie Peacock earlier on and will surely be back on straight away in the next rotation to target him once again. He's generally kept his length back today, using his Yorker as a variety weapon, and it's interesting to see how many deliveries he pitches outside leg stump. More than a third of his deliveries in this match, and indeed in this series, have been outside the line of leg, and this is why he's able to do that and still remain a potent threat. The key is this split finger on release, which generates leg cutters off the surface, particularly when you have a bouncer as accurate as Cavey's. Indeed, his short ball already seems to be among the best in the backyard game, and with that split grip, his bouncers have a tendency to follow the batter, as Peacock found out to his cost. So why hasn't this translated to wickets? Well, the clue is in the pitch map. With so many deliveries pitching outside leg, he's not really able to target the stumps or the outside edge of the bat, and when he does beat the bat, it's either drifting across the stumps or finding the batter's body when straight. If he can slightly adjust to pitching on rather than outside the line of leg, it could be the catalyst that kickstarts a very promising backyard career. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that. The first tactical talking points of the limited overs leg of this series. Plenty more to come throughout the remainder of this match and the 2020s that follow it. Tim Cavey to Ollie Peacock, part 3. Here we go. Good start and well played. Has not been able to relax at any stage in this innings, Ollie Peacock. He's really been made to work. And Tim Cavey has bowled brilliantly at him. What a battle these two have had. Oh, and another instalment as he wafts outside off stump. Pressure again after the break. Peacock nibbling. Nagging length from Cavey. Hasn't he bowled well today? Not much noise from the England team in the field, though. They need to get behind Tim Cavey while he's on top here. Oh, and again he's beaten him. Again the frustration builds for England. What have they got to do to get a breakthrough? They've had to work so hard for their wickets today, and they've deserved so much more than they've got. Really good restart from Tim Cavey. Clipped away. Straight to the fielder. Dot ball again. You can see the numbers at the bottom of your screen, bottom right there. 8 runs off 16 balls is the battle between Cavey and Peacock this morning, but that doesn't tell half the story. Clipped away. Where's that? It's in front of square and it's 4. Another blow from Ollie Peacock. Fighting back once again. And you have to give him so much credit. He's not let Cavey's pressure get the better of him. Really struggled with the left arm angle, but whenever he's had the chance to score and put pressure back on, he's taken it. And it's been another interesting over. 1 ball to go from it. Oh, and again the bouncer. He's never looked comfortable under those short balls, Ollie Peacock, but he survives another. He stopped hooking at them finally, learned to sway out of the way a little bit. But again, England impressive and threatening without getting the breakthrough. And Alex Smith has got his work cut out here. How do they salvage this to a manageable score?
Wow, he's very good.
And I think this is the right move. Get your most dangerous bowler on at the new man. Oh, well, bit of spin there, I think. Slower ball, bowled as a cutter.
Yeah, you didn't play a shot. So.
How's that?
No, it was going down.
Interesting start from Zayan. Will he build up his pace now? Yes, he will. Hits him. Half an appeal, but it's not hitting the stumps, I don't think. Going down leg, probably going over. Well, Marcus Cope, I think, is going to do the bare minimum here. Down leg. Bill wide. Well bowled and well played. Marcus Cope gets bat on 1 for the first time.
The hell? That was.
Your own team's in your head.
Laughs are plenty. Marcus Cope's all smiles.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's quick. That's very, very quick. Marcus Cope didn't even make the slightest attempt at playing that. Seems to be a great character, Marcus Cope. The England team have enjoyed his company thus far. Light-hearted character, good fun. Good sense of humour. And we're told, a good player. Round the wicket now, Zion beating him. Good start from round the wicket. That seems to have suited him. But again, I don't think Marcus Cope is really playing with too much intent to strike this ball. He's just covering his stumps. I think they're happy to take the stalemate here, Luxembourg, if they get through the over. Yeah, again, just get a bat in the way of it. Well, he's played that sensibly and intelligently, Marcus Cope, and he survived. And that's Zion done for another rotation, and he is beginning to look tired, the big man. Kept his pace up, which is all credit to him. But he's huffing and puffing. This is the match situation. England winning the toss for the first time in this series. Choosing to bowl, and they justified it with the way they bowled. Just haven't had the output. That's an interesting field. Zion down on one knee. It's the captain, Alex Smith, to start his 4th over. Oh, and that was a tempter. Floaty. Doesn't generally bowl a full length too often. It's more of a surprise ball for him. Tends to hit the pitch hard back of a length. But I wonder if with this field he's going to be pitching it up in this over. That's more Smith's length, but Zion didn't make an effort to it. First boundary Smith has conceded in this entire series. And it's gone straight under Zion's hand, I think. No, maybe I'm being a touch harsh on Zion. It was wide of him. But Peacock into the 40s. Yeah, well played. Straightened his line up, Smith. Conceded just 4 runs in the entire test match, and just 6 today. He's been economical. Bottom edge, but short of slip. Didn't carry. Let's see it again. No danger of that going anywhere near the fielder. But again, a hairy moment for Peacock. But he's been getting away with them today. He's ridden his luck. And he'll have a 50 in his sights. And what a hard-working 50 it'll be if he gets there. Not sure I've seen too many players ever work harder for 41 runs in backyard cricket than Ollie Peacock has done today. And again, all credit to him and his temperament. He really has ridden a storm. Held the innings together along with Eddie Hudson. That was well bowled and well played. Stalemate continues then. 4 off that over.
Right arm over to you.
Siru Ramasamy then. Tidy enough today. Going at below 4 and over. Clipped and 4. Well, the cry was loose now, but he's into his 4th over now. He should be plenty loose. Placement's really good from Marcus Cope. Second boundary for him. Double figures for him. Driven nicely.
Just watch the back.
Too early to make a firm judgment on Marcus Cope, but so far looks decent. Oh, it's off the leg. And it's over the fence. I don't think he's got any bat on it. Half an appeal from England, but they didn't really go up for it. I think this clearly hit his leg. Yeah. Can't blame them for asking, though. They desperately need something. Anything will do. However it comes. Broad face of Marcus Cope's bat in the way of Tiru Ramasamy at the moment here.
Good, Alex. Good, Tiru.
Good, Al. Good, Tiru.
Driven. Lovely shot that. Absolutely gorgeous from Marcus Cope. And this will be the best angle of it. Leaned into it. Classic. Technically as good as anything we've seen today, that. Yeah. Beautiful. Well played. Who have they got left, England? It looks like it's going to be Alvin Sathya. 35th over of the innings. Luxembourg have not been able to get away in terms of run rate, but they've kept those wickets in hand. And I wonder if this is the start of the charge now. Ollie Peacock down the pitch and hammering it through the leg side for 4. And things are starting to look a little desperate for England now. Albie Sharrock did his best, but it wasn't enough. 150 up for the hosts. Crunch for 4 again. Ollie Peacock on 49 and on the charge. And Alvin Sathya under pressure. England under pressure. That catching cover is going to be no good against this type of batting. Rock back. Hit it beautifully. Short this time. Goes for it. It's over the fence. He's out. Oh, what a shame for Ollie Peacock. Oh, what a pity. He's bopped one over the fence on 49. Alvin Sathya has his second wicket of the morning. It was there to be hit and he did his best to keep it down. It was inches over that fence. Oh, you have to feel for him. Have to feel for him. He worked so hard, played so well, and falls a run short of an international half century. But it makes little difference to how well he's played. What a resilient and tough innings that was from Ollie Peacock under so much pressure. He's really fought hard for those runs, and he deserves the ovation he's getting from the England team. And been replaced by Shoaib Mohammed on debut. Don't know too much about him, other than the fact that in the warm-ups he was bowling ripping off-spinners that were turning a long way. Haven't seen him as a batter yet, so it'll be interesting to see how he gets on. Bonus wicket for Alvin Sathya, second for him. And well played by Mohammed. What a gift that is for England, and really evens out this match now. 2 new batsmen at the crease. Cope's not been there long. Can England capitalise? Can they take advantage? Alvin Sathya has done a good job for them here. After those 2 early boundaries, reeled it back in with a wicket and a couple of dots. And a third dot to finish the over. Well bowled, Alvin Sathya, and the crucial wicket of Ollie Peacock. Very good moment that for the young man. This return series has been such a triumph for him. Hasn't he done well? His job's not done for today yet. He's going to have 1 more over to bowl. And the more this target grows, the more they'll need some runs from him. 2 Sharrocks have still got a bowl. Patel, Maguire and Sati Sathya. And he's gone with Maguire now. Ooh, harsh wide. Harsh wide. I think it was inside the tram lines. Maguire doesn't tend to take that kind of thing very well. He can be a frustrated, emotive bowler, Maguire. Down leg, a little bit of nibble on it from Cope. I think he got the toe of the bat on it, so no wide this time. But this is a big over in the rotation. They've only got part-timers left after this. Edged, and again it's in the gap. That's about the 5th or 6th time we've seen that today. An edge behind that's not carried. And it's not as if bringing the slips up would do much good. They're not even coming close to carrying, really. And dug that one into the pitch, Maguire. Marcus Cope is playing some lovely shadow shots after each delivery, but not bringing that to the table in the live game at the moment. Oh, that's a wide for Maguire. Ugly one. England just getting tired, I think, here. It's been a long morning for them. They put so much into the first half of this innings and didn't get the rewards that they probably justified. And driven and fought through the fielder. It was a lovely shot from Cope, but the fielder should have stopped it. In danger for England that Rob Maguire looks like he's starting to become frustrated and agitated.
Right arm round.
They need a lift from their strike bowler at the moment. Round the wicket for the first time in this match. Down leg. Well, Oh, he's let it go, the umpire. That was generous, and that's the end of the over for Maguire. The score and innings built around the graft of Hudson and Peacock. They shared a mammoth partnership, just shy of a ton, as it was in the end. 87 the partnership between those two. Since then, Marcus Cope has looked a good player. Shoaib Mohammed's only just got there. Not had a chance to get settled yet. That's the tallest Rob Maguire's ever looked.
Alright. Dad. Alright, that's it. Right, let's go.
Albie Sharrock, the new bowler then. Left arm around to bowl to Shoaib Mohammed. Full toss up in the air, and it's gone through cover for 4 again. Lance Sharrock, I think, went down too early there and couldn't adjust. I think it didn't come as quick as he was expecting it to, Sharrock, at cover. But Mohammed off the mark. Been a tough day for Albie Sharrock. Not really found his length at all. Driven this time, it's gone through Sharrock and it's gone through. Oh, sloppy from England. Well, things are starting to go a little bit flat out here. And I wonder... Oh, it's Mitesh Patel again. It's been a really tough day for him. Bowled well, Mitesh Patel, but his fielding has not been up to his usual standard, which is normally good. And Sharrock under pressure. 2 boundaries to start his over. That's nicely played. Glance through third man for a single. Keeps the strike rotating. Shoaib Mohammed, good start to his innings. And we'll see how Marcus Cope handles the slow left arm. But the feeling now is that Luxembourg seem to sense that this is their moment. They've worked so hard and they're on the charge now. It's another boundary. 3rd of this over already. Albie Sharrock is under all sorts here, the 16-year-old. Really learning a lesson or two about international cricket, Albie Sharrock. Marcus Cope moves into the 20s in the blink of an eye. Straight this time, through the leg side this time, 4 again.
Have you got that as one comment?
Well, this is an onslaught now from Luxembourg. Rallying as we head towards the last 10 overs of the innings. We're into the last 15 already. And this has been a tough over for Albie Sharrock to endure. It'll be a good lesson for him going forward, but he won't be enjoying it for now, and it's going to end on another boundary. 21 from the over. Marcus Cope is on to 30. Only one fielder on the leg side. That's easy work for Cope. That's not an over England needed. And it looks as though Sati Sathya is going to bowl this one. Substitute on for the injured Hollands. And starts with a wide again. Well, this game turns again in the blink of an eye, and Luxembourg absolutely on the charge at the moment. They've worked so hard, shown so much fight, and now it's time to cash in, and another 4. Lance Sharrock is taking a peppering on that offside at the moment. Seems to be a magnet for it. And again, I don't think this was hit too hard from Mohammed, but the placement's good. And Sharrock, I think, could have done better. And once again, England start an over under pressure. Once again, their heads are in the clouds, flustered, pushed again, 4 again. Poor old Lancey Sharrock needs a break out there, I think. Every ball near enough is headed towards him. And Mohammed, without stretching himself too much, is on to 17.
No ball.
That's going to be a wide. Or no ball, either or. I think it was both. And there is going to be a change. More protection to that offside. The question is whether you can trust part-time bowlers to keep it outside off stump. And again, immediately it straightens up. And Mohammed played it really well. So you can see already his intent. He's going to look for that leg side gap. Sati Sathya challenging him to get it through there. He's overcompensated. Wide ball. But this could get interesting. Both teams seem to have accepted what the plan is here. England wants Shoaib Mohammed to play across the line and look for that leg side gap. And Mohammed wants to do it. Something's got to give, you would think, here. 3 balls to go in the over. It's been a rough start to this match for Sati Sathya. Understandable, of course. It's just great that he's volunteered to join in. And it's great to have him there as a sub for James Hollands. If he hadn't, England would be playing a man down. Offside again, 4 again. I really like the way he plays these, Shoaib Mohammed. He just sort of hangs a bat there and runs it off the face. There's no real emphasis behind it. Just focuses on placement. And it's working for him. It's working really well. 200 up for Luxembourg out of absolutely nowhere. England are going round the park here.
2.
2 overs ago, they were on 160, Luxembourg. They've scored 39 runs in 10 legitimate deliveries. Sprinkling of wides in there as well in this over. And that's going to be another one. 7th wide of this over. And there's just some exasperation amongst the field. The energy has gone from England here. It is a matter of hanging on for survival now. Luxembourg have paced this beautifully. We did wonder whether Hudson and Peacock, admittedly in the face of some very good bowling, were just taking too long to get their runs, but it looks as though they've timed their rush beautifully. Mohammed and Cope have played this fantastically well. And that is 41 runs off 2 overs for Luxembourg. What a partnership between these two. I'll repeat, 41 runs in the last 2 overs. And we've still got 2 more overs in the 4th rotation. 12 overs to go in the innings, and Luxembourg have passed 200, which we thought would be competitive. How close to 300 can they go now? They've got the time and the wickets in hand to do it. Clipped into the leg side. Well fielded. Mitesh Patel. Building block for his confidence after a tough day. And just clamped down on that one. Puff of dust. He's taken a chunk out of the surface there, Shoaib Mohammed. Might take a moment to smooth that over. Seems content with his lot for now. And into the leg side, and he does take it on and gets his 4. He's been trying to do that for the last few deliveries. Ever since they took that second player out of the leg side, Shoaib Mohammed's had his eye on that. And again plays it with the minimum of fuss. What a good cameo this has been. Up in the air again, and this time it is over the fence, and they do get Shoaib Mohammed. He's played well, he's played a mile a minute, 26 off 16. But Lance Sharrock has got his wicket at last. Plugged and plugged away all day, Lance Sharrock, and that's a nice moment for him. And that should just put a halt on the charge for now, as we head towards the last 10 overs. And little Shoaib Mohammed played really well, particularly through that offside. No sooner had we praised him for his technique through the offside than it's cost him. But a good innings for Luxembourg, exactly what they needed, an injection of pace and momentum. And the whole look of this game is different now because of the innings that he's just played. Big discussions from the England boys. They need to rally hard here. They can still keep this under 250. And that has to be the aim now. Awais Nissar joins us. On debut, like so many of the players on both teams in this series. Now well bowled from Lance Sharrock. Fighting back well here. This has been a good over once again. His most impressive performance with the ball in this series thus far, Lance Sharrock. And 1 ball to go.
Yes, Lance.
Over.
Yeah, well bowled. England will have taken that. A wicket and 4 runs. Good from Sharrock. 1 over left to go in the 4th rotation. Interesting rule change to make you aware of for this backyard 50 over ODI. We've had 40 overs, or we're going to have had 40 overs in a moment, with a fully taped white ball for the last 10 overs to spice things up for the death. A half-taped test match ball. It should bring the bowlers back into the equation a bit. Should open up the possibility for some swing. And just run down to 3rd man. Dot ball.
He hasn't been on strike in so long.
No need to gamble for Marcus Cope. Luxembourg have done a lot of hard work in the last couple of overs. Edged on, it's in a gap, and this time it was a catchable height. For the first time, an edge behind did make it to the back fence on the full. But it's gone in between keeper and slip. England miss another opportunity. Mitesh Patel, it's another unfortunate moment for him. You can see those series numbers for him at the bottom of your screen. It's been a good start to this series for Patel. I thought he was England's best bowler in the Test match, and he's bowled well today. His fielding has left a lot to be desired, but he's bowled very well. Clipped into the leg side, but straight to Lance Sharrock. Cope just being tied up a little bit here. The last over of the 40th. They know that all the part-timers are going to have to come back on. Short and left alone. Doesn't bowl that very often, Mitesh Patel. He's not a short ball bowler by nature, but he's got it in his locker if he needs it. Last ball for Patel. Short again, left alone again. That one kind of looped. But it's a maiden over, and how England needed that. Well done, Mitesh Patel. That's the end of the 40th. 10 overs to go, and we're going to switch to a half-taped Test match tennis ball here, rather than the fully taped white that we've been using. And this, by the way, is just a sign of what Eddie Hudson's innings today did for him. Shot up to second. Alex Smith, of course, still has to bat today. And he's going to have to take that 93 onto a much bigger total if England are going to stand a chance here, you would think. This is where we sit with the wickets. To Blanche and Austrie not playing for Luxembourg in this match. Those are all Test match wickets. Zayan has got one of those wickets for England today. Lots of other players on 3 as well, but those were the 2 with the best averages thus far. Lance Sharrock to start the new rotation. Oh, just a teaser. Nisar, I think, thought it was going to be quicker than it was. Full toss. Oh! Nearly dragged it on, very nearly. Wonder what part of the bat that hit. I think. What did that hit? I think that might have been a top edge onto his leg. Tried to paddle it round the corner.
Wide ball.
Wide. Wasn't dreadfully wide, but wide enough. Decent again from Lance Sharrock. Up in the air, where is it? It's gone all the way for 6. So Ace Nisar is off the mark. And off the mark in style with a maximum. 3rd maximum for Luxembourg today. He's kind of shoveled it through covers, but he's picked his gap. Lots of space in between mid-off and extra cover. And he picked it well. And Lance Sharrock, that's ruined what was a decent start to this over.
Eddie.
Left alone in the channel outside off again. A good recovery again from Lance Sharrock.
I've got 2. 1.
Wicked ball, Lance.
Ooh.
No
well,
ball.
that's bounced twice and is given as a no ball. It's bounced twice before the crease line.
It was no ball.
So the last delivery for a decent set from Lance Sharrock today. Big improvement from him this morning. It's been a tidy enough day's work for him. Only really one loose over in there that went for a few, but the rest have all been alright. Lance Sharrock finishes 1 for 33 for him. England will still harbour hopes of keeping this below 250. Still have a good bowling attack, of course. The part-timers have suffered today, but the frontline bowlers have been very good. And there's another one on now. Tim Cavey. Brilliant battle with Ollie Peacock. One of the best battles in backyard cricket you could imagine earlier on. And a little bit of swing there with the half-tape ball. Makes things interesting. Makes the slog for Luxembourg a little bit trickier with the ball moving in the air now.
Really good too. Really good ball. Absolute peak.
And again left alone. Interesting to see this from Luxembourg. I was expecting more expression from Marcus Cope. Played out a maiden from Patel and looks content to leave Cavi here. So no sign of explosiveness yet from Cope as we head into the last 10. Relatively sedate the last couple of overs. He's not looking to take a risk against the fast bowlers at all today. He's done the bulk of his scoring off the part-timers. All laughs and smiles going on between the bowler and the umpire and a few of the fielders. Great fun. It's been a great atmosphere that this series has been played out to thus far. Shot. Ah, lovely. Really got his weight behind that, Marcus Cope. Very efficiently played. Good technique behind this. Got right over the top of it and freed his arms. Hit it well, hit it hard. Yeah, very good. Well, he's justified the hype, Marcus Cope. He looks a good player. We were told he was. Oh, beauty. Oh, that's a cracker from Cavi. How on earth has Tim Cavi not got a wicket today? He has been excellent. One of the unluckiest Nortfors you're ever going to see in backyard cricket, this. 2 deliveries to put that right, and it's a bit of an edge. Maguire tidies up. Yeah, it looks as though he's content to just block Cavi out here, I think. It really seems like the plan from Luxembourg here is to just maximise what they can get from the slower bowlers and accept your lot against the quicks. And it's worked well for them. No wickets for Smith, no wickets for Cavi, no wickets for Patel, 1 for Maguire, 1 for Zayan. In 22 overs, the Seamers have taken just 2 wickets, and that has been decisive today. They've deserved more. Alvin Sathia's picked up a couple though, and he's on now to see if he can pinch a third at the debutant Nizar, fresh to the crease. Backyard Cricket England, sponsored by PowerPlay Sports. Alvin Sathia is the new bowler to the debutant Nizar on 6. Short, cut, 4. Cavi did his best but couldn't get to it. Played that well, Nizar. It's sat up for him. It was there to be hit, but you still got to do it.
Come on.
England with a 2-2 field.
It's not you giving birth in 2 days. Why are you walking like that?
Oh, cut again, and that's gone through Cavi this time, and 4 more. Well, the first one was a good piece of batting. This one, I think the fielder might have done a little bit better. It was shorter and wider from Sathia. Cavi dived over it. The fielding has done England no favours today, must admit. That's better. A bit of bounce from Alvin Sathia. Nizar rode it. Oh, a little bit of an inside edge. Good alert work from Maguire.
More of that, boys. Have a select stumps if you need.
Good, Alvin.
Short again, sits up again, and 4 again. Nizar's not going to miss out. Easy pickings for Luxembourg, this. That was played with a bit of elegance, a bit of laziness about it. And just nudged into the offside to complete Alvin Sathia's day's work. And again, it's been a good one for him. 2 wickets, 2 good wickets. Broken a couple of threatening partnerships. But hasn't been able to remove this man. Marcus Cope has looked good all the way through. Fine day's work for Marcus Cope. And he'll have a role to play with the ball as well. He's an off-spinner, we're told. Apparently quite a good one. So we'll see how he gets on then. But he's still got work to do for the last 7 overs of this innings. Not beyond the realms of possibility that Luxembourg could get close to 300 here. Mitesh Patel has a flash at it. Oh, given us a wide. Well, I think that's gone over the bat. That's harsh. No real complaints from the England players, but that looked a touch harsh to me. Driven straight to the fielder. Sharrock there. 3-1 field now. Mitesh Patel can be trusted probably more than the part-timers to hold a line. And it allows England to plan accordingly. Oh, well fielded. Very well fielded again. Albie Sharrock has starred for England in the field today. Handful of excellent stops from him. He did really well to get down to that. Backing up his bowler. Short ball over the head. Cope wants a wide and he's going to get one. Extra run for Luxembourg. Patel looks a little miffed, but I think it was fair enough. Pulled. Not got all of it. Not too much work for Zion to do at mid-wicket to tidy that up. Oh, a late decision to play at that one from Cope. Looked like he was going to leave it, but offered a bat in the end. Again, unlucky to be wicketless today, Patel. Couple of deliveries to put that right. Flicked into the leg side. It'll be a single. Jogging through. Cry if that's over, but I make it one to go. Yeah, it is one to go, and the umpire stands his ground, rightly so. Well done, ump. So Nisar has one delivery to negotiate, the last of Patel's day. And down leg, I think it's just hit his thigh on the way through, so no wide. And that's another over gone for Mitesh Patel. 5 overs for 10 runs today. Good day's work for him. Unable to strike for England, but he's done a tidy enough job. Looked an impressive player in the early parts of this series, Mitesh Patel. He got runs in the test match, was the pick of the bowlers. Bowled nicely again today. And how they'll hope he can make a score with the bat. Somebody's going to have to contribute these runs for England. Alex Smith, the captain. Oh, very lucky to get away with a wide there.
I think you're generous, mate.
Well, yeah, you heard it from the horse's mouth there. I think you're generous, ump. He knows he's gotten away with one, but he's been leading a flagging ship in the last half an hour or so, Smith. Will he be the one to turn it around? Another one who's been good today, but wicketless.
Yeah, that was fun.
England needs something to rally them going into what will be the last 5 overs of the innings after this one. Oh, Cope turns around and there's a flash and a miss. The stumps have come off. Now then.
I think he's edged it. Yeah.
Is he about to be given out here? He's about to be given out. Yes, he is. Well, the umpire has said there, I think he edged it.
That was like the worst appeal.
Yeah, well, there was no appeal from England at all. I don't think Smith thought he nicked it. I think Smith was more interested in the stumping. Albie Sharrock, Rob Maguire it is with the gloves. There's no reaction from England at all there. I don't think anyone heard a nick from the England team here. But Smith has his wicket. Marcus Cope is gone. The dangerous Marcus Cope is gone. What a bizarre dismissal this is. What a strange moment, but England have Cope. Gone for 35. He's played really well. But the captain steps up for England, takes his first wicket of the day. Umpire's got some thoughts on England's appeals. First left-hander for Luxembourg today, Nasir Zubairi. Coming in at number 8. Interesting to see Smith stay over the wicket. He's typically bowled round to left-handers in international cricket. Another man on debut, Zubairi, to face his first delivery in the backyard game. Eventually, when England get their field right. Well bowled, lifted a bit. Found something in this over, Smith. He's found movement and he's found lift. Always tends to find a bit of bounce because of his height. But he's swinging it here, and that's not always his strength. Edged on, it's put down. I think Maguire got a hand to it. Diving low to his left, it was a tough chance. It would have been a good catch, but I think he got there. Yeah, he did. Oh, Maguire, and he fell after he dropped it.
Bravo would have caught it.
Oh, dear, oh dear. Smith frustrated. Zabiri gets a life on naught. Rob Maguire is a very good fielder normally. He'll be salty about that. He's got a chance to get one in here. This is going to go surely. Yes, he does. Well, England make amends immediately. Rob Maguire makes amends immediately with his captain. It's a double wicket maiden for Alex Smith. Nasir Zabiri run out for a duck. Unlucky for him on debut. Well, that's how you respond to a setback, Rob Maguire. Kept his composure. Nice and easy. Good work from the pair of them. And that's put a stunt on the Luxembourg charge this over. That's exactly what England needed. 2 wickets. Maiden over. 45 overs gone now. 234 for 7. Again, just reels in what Luxembourg can reasonably expect to achieve here. That probably rules out the possibility of them getting close to sort of 280. Alex Smith's day is done from a bowling perspective. He's got 5 overs of captaincy left to do here, though. And it's his opposite number. Namesake and opposite number as captain. Martin Smith, South African born. Gentleman of a bloke. England have loved his company thus far. He's been a delight to be around, Martin Smith, but they want to see the back of him fairly quickly here. Siru Ramasamy on to do that. Oh, and beats him first up.
Not out.
Good from Ramasamy. Oh, yeah, nerves that, I think. That was tentative. Understandable for your first ball. Oh, well bowled again. Outside edge. Good from Ramasamy. Good from England.
I'll patch the method now.
They have to believe that they're still in this game. Fighting back strong. Whenever Luxembourg have threatened to pull away, England have reeled them back in. They've never let this score become unmanageable. There was a brief period earlier on where those 2 overs from Albi Sharrock and Sati Sathia went for 41, where you thought Luxembourg were on the verge of any kind of score they wanted. But England have pulled things back nicely since then. Just 32 runs now in the last 7.5 overs. Pulling back the run rate. Pulled away, that'll be a single. Full toss from Ramasamy. Just waiting for a replacement ball. And Ramasamy will be ready to go again and finish up another tidy over. Just 2 off it. It's been a decent enough supporting role from Ramasamy today. He's been tidy and efficient, not really threatened. But he's kept things moderate. And a player missed to finish. 236 for 7 with 4 to go. And this has been the story in terms of wickets. You can see England have had to wait long periods between them. 18 overs, the partnership between Hudson and Peacock, but they've fell at a steady rate since then. And I think it was that 18 over period of Hudson and Peacock that's really defined this innings. Without it, England were on the verge of battering through Luxembourg for not too many. Can't overstate enough how well England bowled in the early stages of this match. But that partnership really sucked the life out of them. And they've been probably behind the 8 ball ever since, but doing well to try and claw things back. Albi Sharrock on for his last over. It's been a really tough day for him. Figures are starting to look a bit ugly. His last over went for 21, Albi Sharrock. Up in the air and taken. Oh, that's a nice moment for Albi Sharrock. It's been a forgettable afternoon for him, but Zayan takes a firm low catch. He's taken that well. Albi Sharrock has the wicket of Martin Smith. He's not lasted too long. Just popped this up in the air. And well taken. Did well. Is he saying it moved? Yeah, I think. Did it move on him a bit, Zai? He did well either way. Who knows what impact that will have on the game. but it will have a good impact on Albie Sharrock's confidence. A first limited overs wicket for Albie Sharrock. For England, another left-hander now, Jason Winchester. And we'll see what he's made of. Oh, what bowled. Tentative start for Winchester. Good follow-up from Albie Sharrock. Where's this been all morning? Suddenly finding some decent areas here. Full toss, clipped away, single, Winchester off the mark early. Luxembourg presumably will be looking to run pretty much everything from now. Important that they do that, Luxembourg. The boundaries have just begun to dry up, so they're going to need to run well in the closing stages of this innings. Try and get to sort of 260, 270 if they can. Pulled for 4. Too short from Sharrock that time, and Nisar doesn't miss out. Into the 20s now. After a brief quiet period, Luxembourg are back on it. A little bit of a blemish on Albie Sharrock's over, which has been a good one. Oh, that one stayed down. Again, just causing a nervy moment. And Albie Sharrock to finish up then. And driven for 4. Well, it's a sadly fitting day, for a fitting moment for the way this day has gone for Albie Sharrock. Suitable ending for that spell, really. Crunch through the offside. Nisar looking good now. Yeah, and that was good. Good placement. Rob Maguire then. England still have Sati Sathya and Zion Mitten to bowl. A bit of swing. Too wide to bother Winchester. Maguire does have a decent record to left-handers, which might be why he's been chosen to take this over. Oh, that was close. That was really close. That was shaved off stump. Oh, ugly one. I think it was an attempted slower ball. Just came out the hand wrong. England have stuck at it. They've plugged away. Oh, and just short of the fielder. Albie Sharrock at cover. It was in the air for a while. Just saying, you've got to commend the England team. It's hot out here. It's got increasingly warm as the morning has gone on. Luxembourg have batted really well. England have had to be patient. They've been frustrated. The only real blot on their record has been the fielding. It has not been their best day in the field, with the notable exception of 16-year-old Albie Sharrock, who's been outstanding. Aside from that, England might feel that that's their regret from this game. A couple of catches have gone down as well. Edged, and again doesn't carry.
Over.
Maguire finishes his set, 1 for 16. Good day for him. Hasn't got the wickets that England needed him to, but it's been a good performance. Bowled well, Maguire. Carried threat all the way through. Just lacking the killer instinct that's normally his trademark. Zion then to bowl the penultimate over. Starts with a wide. He was lethal early on today, Zion, but there's been similar signs here to what we saw in the test match, which is that as innings go deep and the more he's kept in the field, he does seem to tire. And again, another wide as we're seeing that here. Starts to lose his line and length and a bit of pace when he's been out there a while. Going back over the wicket now to see if that can spark some rhythm.
Mine.
Oh, it's a bit more like it. Toe of the bat, just dribble behind. Quick, very quick, but again, down leg, and it's going to be a wide. Sloppy start this from Zion. Not sure his fitness is where it needs to be in terms of lasting a full innings, because he is starting to wilt a touch here.
Go on, Zai.
No, off the knee, and they will take the run. Cavi's covering the ground, but home comfortably in the end. And that's given us a leg bite, clearly off the leg from Nisar.
Yeah, it's off the back.
Big effort, Zai. Big finish, mate.
4.
And clipped into the leg side. Is that in front of square?
I can't. Yeah, alright. I'd argue that dot ball.
Dot ball given.
It's dot.
Let him run.
And they take a single again, and again they get home. Who's quick there, Nisar? Alert to it. It's not been the last 10 overs we expected. Luxembourg have never really made an effort to throw the blade and go after everything. England too have been disciplined. Oh, that's quick. That's better from Zion. That was rapid.
No. You asked for the wide last time.
250 has come up for Luxembourg in this over. And again, he's overstretched himself. That'll be a wide. Slam that one in way too short. Oh, smiles. Zion once again then. Oh, full toss. And you know what? He may get 4 for it. He does. Well, he's played that well, Nisar. I'm not sure how much he knew about it. Came at him fast and came at him high. It just got something in the way of it. And managed to get a boundary. Not sure if that hit his hand or whether it hit high on the bat.
Big last effort, boys.
And Nisar races to 30. Nearly every Luxembourg player has got in today and got in quickly. That was quick, well bowled but well played. Winchester's off on one but gets back. I think he was home anyway. So that is the end of the 49th. We have just 1 over to go in this innings here in Walferdange at the Optimists Club, Luxembourg. The Backyard Cricket England Tour of Luxembourg, sponsored by PowerPlay Sports. It's been a fascinating morning. This pitch has never hosted a 50-over backyard game before, and neither of these teams have ever played one. So up in the air, trying to guess whether this is a good score or not, but I suspect it is. The chase will be over 5 and over, no matter what. Well, little noise, I think he hit his leg.
That's a wide as well.
Why? Why? Where do you think the sound was from?
His leg.
Sorry,
Wait, what's the law? Wait, I don't even. Alright.
Hang on, Eddie, where did it hit him?
Leg.
It hit his leg. Ball hit his leg.
Alright, not wide.
It can't be wide.
Dot ball. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I haven't done much on my back.
That was an interesting conversation. The umpire eventually coming to the right conclusion and slapped away. He's unlucky not to get 4 there, Winchester. He'll get the single. Fractionally behind square. Dot 1 represents a decent start for Sati Sathya. Oh, that's down leg though, a bit wide.
Yeah. Wide ball, yeah. Yeah, wide. I feel like either call I make, some people won't be. Anyway.
Cut. 4.
Yes, that is.
Looks good through that area, Nisar. Seems to be a strength of his. Not the first time we've seen this today. Chopped his wrist down on it beautifully. Busy on his feet. And Luxembourg just cashing in as we come to the latter stages of this innings. The dying embers of their first 50-over backyard effort. And what a performance it's been for a new team in their first series. They made 150 in the first innings of the test, which was a really commendable effort. 264 here. Up in the air and put down. England drop another one. It's a dot ball, which is the good news for the tourists. But it's another drop catch. They've been plagued by this today. It's Tim Cavi. No, it was straight in and straight out. Should have taken it. Probably won't mean too much in the final reckoning. Just 2 balls to go. But the standards have not been good enough from England in the field. Short and wide, hammered, and it's gone through Cavey and 4. Well, he's having a nightmare 2 minutes here, Tim Cavey. This was hit cleanly by Nassar, and it's gone straight through the same fielder who just dropped him. Oh dear, oh dear. It's been a long morning for England. They've been out there a long time, it's very hot. But they're almost out of their misery. The last ball, hammered through the leg side, and another boundary. What a gem of an innings that's been from Awais Nassar. He finishes on 42 in a blink of an eye. Luxembourg, what a commendable effort in their first ever 50 over ODI. 272. Well, good performance from Luxembourg, propped up by their strong middle order. 272 makes for a fine final score, and Eddie Hudson was the star. For England, Tim Cavey led the way, backed by Maguire, Zayan and Patel. They were all excellent, but the slow bowlers went round the park a little bit, and that could be crucial. So this is where it leaves us in the game. England set an imposing total, and they're going to have to stretch themselves if they're going to get this. Join us next time when we'll see if they can.
Jo, moin, wir sind Optimists Cricket Club hier in Luxembourg und wir sind der nächste Stopp von Backyard Cricket. Jo, moin, wir sind Optimists Cricket Club hier in Luxembourg und wir sind der nächste Stopp von Backyard Cricket.
Hello each and all, and welcome back to the first ever 50 over backyard ODI between the Luxembourg Optimists and our own tourists from Backyard Cricket England. Luxembourg skipper Martin Smith won the toss and chose to bat, and the hosts made hay. 272 for 8 the final tally, with 16-year-old Eddie Hudson becoming Luxembourg's first international backyard half-centurion, and Peacock was one away too. Neither of these two teams have ever played an ODI before, and this pitch has never hosted one, so we have no idea what kind of score this is, but the feeling in the ground is that Luxembourg have done well. And this is the team that will take to its defence. 9 of this 11 are on debut, so it will be interesting to see how they adapt to the fully taped ball, and our player to keep an eye on today is Shoaib Mohammed. He was ripping it big in the warm-ups, and if he can replicate that here, then England will have their work cut out. The tourists themselves have only 10 players on this tour, so they will bat with the last man standing. Skipper Alex Smith is the form player, he made 81 in the test match, and Rob Maguire holds the second highest BCE score of all time. But the rest are all on debut in this series and show glimpses of potential in the test match. Our player to watch today is all-rounder Zayan. He's got the potential for real destruction, which England will need if they're to chase this total down, and has spent some time at the crease already on this tour. He could be the difference maker today. Once again, we owe a debt of gratitude to our sponsors PowerPlay Sports. Check out their details in the description below. And without further ado, let's head back to Walferdange for the England chase. Afternoon everybody, and welcome back to the Optimists Cricket Club in Walferdange, where England have it all to do. They face a deficit in this series if they can't hunt down an imposing total from the Luxembourg Optimists. 273 the target from their 50 overs. Mitesh Patel at the non-striker's end, but at the other end facing first it will be the Backyard Cricket England captain Alex Smith. Made 81 in the test match. Handful in the second innings as well. Top run scorer in this series thus far, but how they need him. to go on and make a big score today. It's difficult to see how England can win this game if he doesn't make a contribution. And it looks as though, at the other end, it's going to be Awais Nissar, whose runs were crucial at the end of that Luxembourg innings in getting them over 250. He's going to open up to the England captain. And it's a good start from both players. Nissar's bowled that well, and Smith will feel good about finding the middle straight away. Big opening moments here. Smith knows he's going to have to do the bulk of the work here. But that's nipped in and bowled him. He's gone for a duck. Alex Smith is gone in the first over. Awais Nissar runs at the end of the Luxembourg innings and a wicket at the start of the chase. What a day he's having. What a start for Luxembourg. I think it's come in off the seam. It's done a bit. It's a brilliant delivery from Nissar. Smith maybe played across it a touch, but it's come back in. That's a devastating blow for Luxembourg to land. And well appreciated from the England skipper. He's gone for a duck. 2 balls. What a start for Luxembourg. Well, that has certainly put the cat among the pigeons. Who's going to stand up for England now then? Smith is a senior player, and it's no surprise to see Rob Maguire trudge out at number 3, the only other player in this squad to have played a backyard game before this tour. Alvin Sathya as well, of course, but a very different player nowadays. The rest are all on debut. Rob Maguire, second highest score in the history of backyard cricket England. How they'll need him to get somewhere close to that 166 now. And a testing start off the boot from Nissar. What a moment that was for him on debut. Gave us some brilliant entertainment with the bat in the closing stages, but this is far more important. And Maguire finding the bat for the first time. Oh, beating him. That one maybe just moved away a touch off the seam, possibly. It's got Maguire fishing and nibbling. It's an uncertain start from England, and there's life in this pitch for Luxembourg. And Awais Nissar is on for a wicket maiden. That's punched high, he's misfielded, and it'll go through for 4. Well, that's spoilt his fun a little bit. Maguire off the mark, England off the mark. End of the first over, it's 4 for 1. Nissar cost himself a wicket maiden there. But what a good first over it was. And it's Mitesh Patel at the other end for England, opening for the first time in backyard cricket, being rewarded for some runs in the test match. That 20 he made was great fun in the first innings. And he can score quickly.
Left arm round, please.
Left arm round or left arm over?
Left arm over, sorry, is what I meant, really.
Left arm over, 6 to come.
Oh, well bowled. It's Nasir Zubairi, the new bowler, and it's a promising start for him.
I think he's hit it into the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
I think the discussion there was that Patel may have got something on it, a little touch perhaps. Oh, well bowled and well played. Hit that crisply, Patel, but good fielding from Peacock at mid-wicket. Interesting to see how far across his stumps he's standing. Remember, no LBWs in backyard cricket if you're playing a shot. And that'll be the first extra of the innings. Zubairi sends one down leg. But I think Mitesh Patel's got the right idea for the left arm angle here. Cover that delivery coming back into him. The one that did for Smith in the end. That's up in the air. Where's this going to land? I think this is going to be out. It is. It's over the fence and Mitesh Patel's gone. England 6 for 2 and in disarray here. It's a brilliant start from Luxembourg. And it's Nasir Zubairi with his first wicket in international backyard cricket, a top edge. Tried to flick it through the leg side, I think. And it's landed just over the fence. I wonder if this has done a touch. Not really. I think he's just misjudged it. I don't think there was any extra bounce. Just leaning back a touch. Didn't get over the top of it. That's disappointing for Patel, but both England openers gone for ducks. Could not have asked for a better beginning to this chase, Luxembourg. And for England, not much more could have gone wrong from here. What a situation facing this young man, Albi Sharrock, 16 years of age. Tough test match, but 2 good deliveries in fairness to him.
Left arm over 3 to cut.
What a challenge he faces now. Nasir Zubairi in again. Down leg, wide ball. Sharrock gets a sighter.
It was still wide. It has to be brushing the stump.
I'm coming round.
It has to be brushed the stump.
We heard the call there coming round the wicket, Zubairi. Well bowled and well played. Good from Sharrock. The rebuilding job facing these two, enormous now. But Sharrock can be grateful he's got Rob Maguire there. Oh, that one's got up. Bit of bounce again, and Sharrock has had trouble with that length on this tour already. Both dismissals in the test match were deliveries targeting his body.
One left.
And sees it off. 3 wides in that over, but the crucial wicket of Mitesh Patel. Well bowled, Nasir Zubairi. As we take a little reminder of the teams. England could only bring the 10 with them on this tour. At the moment, it's unclear whether James Hollands will bat or whether Sati Sathya will. Well fielded, Teja Reddy it is on debut. It's his first delivery in backyard cricket and he saved himself a few. Well bowled and well played again. That one didn't look like it got up. Wonder if we're just starting to see a little bit of variable bounce. Reddy over the wicket still, driven, and it's in the gap and 4. Another boundary to Rob Maguire. Landing a blow back. He's very good through that offside. It's a strong area for him. Good footwork down the pitch. And didn't try and overhit it. That was the key. And that'll make him feel a little bit better. Reddy looking for a response. Punched again. That's gone under his foot and it's another boundary. Rob Maguire finding a bit of rhythm early on here. Yeah, played that well. Lovely extension of the blade. Placement was perfect. Wonder if Reddy could have done a touch better perhaps. And a little edge. Safe enough. Peacock it is down there at a sort of close gully. Oh, it's up in the air. And they're going to take the single. It's good awareness from Albie Sharrock. Good running. England need to be proactive today. Given the target they're chasing, and especially now that they've got 2 wickets on the board. These two are both quick. But Maguire feels like the key. He's a calming presence when he bats. All action, fiery temper when he's bowling. As a batter, he's like a different person. Very calm, very collected.
Well, right arm round.
And he could be the perfect man for this job for England.
No.
It's Luca Rawl, the bowler for Luxembourg now. Got better and better as the test match went on, Luca Rawl. Struggled a bit initially, but really improved by the end of the piece. Oh, that one's got big. Again, he's tall, the teenager. He gets that extra bounce. I think that might have come off the hand. Maguire plays with a low back lift at times. Driven straight to the fielder on this occasion. It's Teja Reddy at mid-off. No reward for Rob Maguire that time. Oh, well, was there a tickle? Maguire says no, it's been given as a wide by the umpire, but Luxembourg seems to think he might have hit this. Must admit, I heard a sound, but I thought his bat had flicked either his leg or the floor. It didn't sound like a bat on ball kind of noise. But Maguire survives all the same, and Luca Rawl round the wicket, looking dangerous. Extra bounce again. This is very, very difficult for England at the moment. There is movement off the pitch. We haven't really seen any swing from the Luxembourg bowlers thus far, but they're finding bounce and they're finding seam movement. And they are still finding the wrong radar at the moment. Lucky to get away with that. Leg side wides in limited overs backyard cricket. Anything down leg should be given as a wide, but they were generous on that occasion. He won't get away with this one, I'm sure. Half an appeal from the keeper, but yeah, that is a wide. I wonder what that gesture is from Rob Maguire. Struggling to pick it up, perhaps. Last ball for Luca Rawl's first over. And off him and into the gap. Let it hit him, Maguire. Another good over for Luxembourg, but Maguire survives this one. 18 for 2 off 4, England. Maguire's boundaries have kept them at a decent rate, but this has been a troubling start for the tourists, and they will be worried about the fact that this pitch does not look like it's getting better to bat on.
Right arm over.
Jason Winchester. Another on debut for the Lux boys, and starts with a wide. Jason Winchester, a rarity in this Luxembourg Optimist team in that he is a born and bred Luxembourger. Speaks the local language. Oh, good delivery.
Yeah, good.
Speaks the language from the area and bowls a mean Yorker, it would seem. Trying to go for the Yorker that time, but Sharrock's played it well. It's the cleanest strike of Albie Sharrock's brief stay at the crease thus far. Yet to get off the mark, but he won't mind that, especially for now. Oh, bottom edge. Survives it. No harm done. Didn't totally commit Sharrock. It looked like he just pulled out of that at the last second. And probably saved him. That's a good delivery again. Already signs that Winchester likes to pitch it up more than the other bowlers that we've seen for Luxembourg this morning. They're a hit the pitch, back of a length type group overall. Oh, but Winchester is testing and teasing the technique around the toes.
Yes.
One to come. I thought it was two.
One to come in a good over. Testing over. That's wide shot. Oh, that's beautiful from Sharrock. That's the best from England so far. Absolutely crunched that. It's the best shot of Albie Sharrock's series up to this point. That's glorious. Absolutely lovely shot. Really like this from Sharrock. It's wide. It's there to be hit, but hasn't he cashed in? Brilliant style. And another one goes by. 5 down now. Luxembourg at this point were 18 for none. England are 23 for 2. No question whose shoes you'd rather be in at the moment. We're going to get our first look at spin today. Punch straight to a fielder. Full toss from Marcus Cope, who was impressive with the bat, I thought. Looked a good player. Down the pitch, Maguire punch for 4. He's hit that lovely. England just starting to find a bit of fluency now. And Maguire will feel good about that. This partnership's into the 20s. That's his best moment thus far. And well bowled. Pitched it up a bit that time. Touched quicker through the air. Maguire, I think, wanted to play on the back foot, but got enough on it. But it is a battle. England are being made to work really hard for their runs. That was a stuttered run-up, and again, Maguire's hit it brisk.
Good drunk bowling, yeah.
But again, not been able to pick a gap. Driven again and fielded again. Luca Rawl at cover. Pressure being applied by Cope and by Luxembourg. Maguire struggling to pick a gap. Slower ball. Oh, well bowled. Very well bowled. And there was turn there for Marcus Cope. First sign of spin in this series, really. And Maguire all at sea that time. It was quicker. It was wider. He threw him the bait. Maguire went for it. Off balance. And he's off for a wonder. Well bowled, Marcus Cope. Impressive start. And we're going to back it up with a spin challenge for Albie Sharrock. It's Shoaib Mohammed. In the warm-ups, he was turning it a long, long way. Oh, and there it is. You see it early. Turn for Luxembourg. The two spinners getting into their work early here. Can Shoaib Mohammed make an impression? Well, not like that. Spun again, though. Change of pace. Cost him a run to explore that avenue. That's flighted and driven, and it's gone through for 4. Well played, Albie Sharrock. Doubles his score. Not deterred by the big spin we've seen thus far in the over. Not sure he totally caught it, but got it well enough. And even slower this time from Mohammed. Well, he's clearly a thoughtful bowler. And this is interesting. Quicker, flatter, played again by Sharrock. Really being tested here, the youngster. Mohammed looks a good bowler to me from these opening 4 deliveries. Oh, well, pulled away. No harm done. Mohammed apologises.
Well done, Albie.
Full toss, pushed and it's gone through, ready for 4. Good counter-attack from Albie Sharrock. Again, he didn't try and overhit it. Just made sure he kept it down. And he's into double figures now for the first time in backyard cricket. This is a player England believe in. They see a bright future for him, and he's played that over nicely, survived it. That was a very good battle. Well bowled, Shoaib Mohammed. And before you know it, the score now is 36. These two have put on 30. Whilst never really looking totally at home, they've changed the look of the scoreboard. Suddenly it looks like England have more of a footing in this game. They're still behind, of course. You'd still rather be in Luxembourg's shoes, but this is a good recovery thus far. Eddie Hudson, the star with the bat. Driven. And well fielded. It's Mohammed at mid-off. Maguire will be irritated at that. Full toss. This time cramped him a little bit. So just a bit of a loose start from Hudson. Done his job with the bat, of course, and he's been fortunate to get away with his two full tosses thus far. We'll be looking to find his radar sooner rather than later. Another full toss and brilliantly fielded. It's Marcus Cope. Straight at him, but it did come quickly. Maguire is hitting them like a dream through the offside at the moment. He's just really struggling to pick a gap. But the connections are very good. Down the pitch, flicked away. It's just behind square. They'll take the single. Winchester it was coming round to point. And it's Albi Sharrock to face the last two deliveries. Good from Maguire. Doesn't want to overexpose his young partner. It's a good delivery. And the first thing that struck me about Albi Sharrock so far in this innings is that his defence, when the ball is pitched up, looks very, very strong. It's a tight forward defence he's got, and he's middled all of them thus far. Looks a bit more challenged when it's at his body. Really commits to the front foot, and anything that gets big on him seems to be the danger area. And again, that just popped a little bit, but he's played it well enough, kept it down. Well, Hudson improved as that over went on, and it's gone for just the 2. And that's 8 overs down in the blink of an eye, really. Intriguing 8 overs. Very good quality of cricket being played at the moment. England have earned every one of these 38 runs. They've had to. Overs Musa. Round the wicket to start with at Rob Maguire. And it's back of a length. It's up in the air. Now, where's that? They're running the single.
Was that in front or behind?
I think it was in. No, that's one.
Well, varying voices here. Is it 1 or is it 4?
Is that 4?
Was it in front or behind?
I think it was in front. Okay, we'll give the 4.
Boundary it is for Rob Maguire. Well, that caused a bit of a discussion. Let's have a look, see what we can find from it. Oh, that's tough to tell. Remember, to be a boundary, it only has to be in front of the stumps, not the crease line. And I reckon he might have done that. Tough to tell from that angle.
Sorry.
But it takes Maguire into the 20s. And puts Musa under pressure straight away. Down the pitch, driven straight to the fielder once again. It's a frustrated Maguire at the moment. He's connecting with them beautifully, but the placement hasn't been there, and he's had a swing. Well, that is the danger for England and for Maguire. He's scoring well enough at the moment that he doesn't have to panic. But you can tell he's becoming aggravated at the amount of times he's picking out the fielders. Edged, put down. It's a reprieve for Maguire. Luxembourg earned that chance through pressure, and it's Marcus Cope who's put it down at slip. He's quite wide there. He's perfectly placed for that delivery. Back of the length. It came at him quickly. And Ovez Musa denied. He'll expect to take it. It's unlucky. It came quick, but he should hold it. Big reprieve from Rob Maguire. Musa gutted. Comes roaring back again. Fuller this time. What a moment of fortune for the little left-hander. England under all sorts once again. In the air, where's this going to be? It's 6, it's gone all the way. Rob Maguire living a charmed life at the moment, but he's got the first maximum of this run chase. And it's another one goes down, and this time it's the youngster, Eddie Hudson. And that is a much more presentable opportunity. Don't know if he wasn't paying attention or wasn't quite ready for it, but that one really should have been taken. And what a lifeline for Rob Maguire. Up to 28 now.
Right arm overs coming in.
Ollie Peacock, another of the batting heroes. Oh, that's a pebble shot. Oh, and that's the length he struggled with, Sharrock.
Yeah, take a breather, Albie.
This one might take a moment. He's really copped this. Committed a bit too much to the front foot again, I think. And caught one where it hurts. It's good bowling from Peacock. What a start. All sorts going on at the moment. Been a brilliant start to this innings. Fabulously entertaining. Oh, well bowled and well left. That one's climbed. Sharrock did well to get his hands high. Out the way. He's doing well to ride this pressure out at the moment, the youngster. Full toss. Didn't quite catch all of it. He'll be a little annoyed not to have put that away, Albie Sharrock, really, but he does at least keep the scoreboard moving. I think he was a touch late on it. But I think it's also an ideal result for England to have the more experienced Maguire facing the steep extra bounce of Ollie Peacock. Full edged again. Oh, what's that on? It was Shoaib Mohammed this time at slip. I wonder if this was close. The Luxembourg reaction is that they think they might have had Maguire here. Well, maybe not. Good reflexes, good reactions, but I think he was back in time. Full toss, driven. Where will this go? It'll go through for 4, and that's 50 up for England. 53 for 2. And Rob Maguire beginning to take charge of things a little bit here. Cashing in on some of these full tosses, and he's had some real help from the field in the last couple of overs. That was a good way to finish that over. Isn't he playing nicely? The England vice-captain. Martin Smith, the Luxembourg captain. On to bowl now to Sharrock. Going to bowl a bit of off-spin, I think. And we've seen turn. But we've also seen a lot of full tosses, and Sharrock lets that one go. Chooses not to punish him. We'll have to start doing so eventually. That's well bowled. First one was a loosener for Martin Smith. That one was on the money. Beautiful view, isn't it? What a scenic venue. Oh, beauty. Beaten outside off stump. Absolute cracker, that one from Smith. I think that went on with the arm. The last one turned. That one didn't. And it's causing indecision. And that one's down leg, but again it's turned. And this will be racking the mind of Albie Sharrock at the moment. Is it going to spin? Is it not? What line do you play for? Oh, that's a slower ball. Just got stuck in the pitch a touch. Again, he's done well not to punch it too hard, Sharrock. That's good. Good from both players. They really have bowled well, Luxembourg. Sharrock and Maguire are doing very well to stabilise this innings in the face of an onslaught. It's been very impressive from the Luxembourg Optimists. Full toss. Oh, that's not impressive. That's gone straight through overs, Musa. That's a cheap boundary. Albie Sharrock won't mind. Martin Smith will be annoyed. That was a really good over from Smith. Until then. New bowling rotation, and it's a 50 partnership for these two. What a commendable effort. They've had their moments of fortune, but they've really worked for this. This is what international backyard cricket is supposed to be about. This is why we do this. This is why we come on these tours. This is why we try and bring this game to nations around Europe and around the world. Really is enjoyable, really is gripping. And as we've seen in this series, there's some fabulous backyard cricketers around all over the continent. And speaking of fabulous, it would be remiss of me not to mention our sponsors, PowerPlay Sports, who have been just tremendous in helping us getting this off the ground. Well worth it, I think. And I hope they'll think so too. Big thank you to Ali Pervase and his team down in Red Hill, Surrey. Without their help, we wouldn't be enjoying a very close and very tense match at the moment. It looks a lot more balanced thanks to the efforts of Maguire and Sharrock. Bit of a stalemate going on at the moment in this over. Raw for me just needs to pull his length back a bit. He gets bounce. He's tall, the young man. He's just bowling a touch too full here for me. Yeah, again, more threatening when he's bowling back of a length, I suspect. But these Luxembourg boys are all learning. Luca Rawl did play in the test match, but this is his first game with a fully taped white ball. Oh, Maguire wasn't quite ready for him. Pulled out late there, Maguire. Love the backdrop that you see here at the Optimist Club. Really is lovely. Great country, Luxembourg. Punched. And it's gone under Martin Smith and gone through for 4. Another boundary for Rob Maguire. Another boundary with the assistance of the field. Didn't overcommit to it. Now, I might be being a touch harsh on the fielder. He's done well to cover the ground. Eddie Hudson back on. First over was tidy enough, if unthreatening. But it's a continuation in this battle of the 16-year-olds. Hudson and Sharrock have dismissed each other in this series. They've had a good, interesting, ongoing battle. And this is the next instalment. And it's over already! First ball, Eddie Hudson knocks him over. And that's a big wicket for Luxembourg. They've broken the partnership just as England was stabilising. Just as they were clawing their way back into this match. Albie Sharrock has yorked himself, I think. Just didn't quite get the bat down. He's not really gone forward to it. It's a great delivery from Hudson. Hit the base of the stumps. But it's been a commendable effort from Albie Sharrock. 16 years of age. He's done well. He's fought against the tide of some very, very good bowling this morning. Did well to hang on as long as he did. Gone for 17. Eddie Hudson. What a day he is having. Just 16 years of age. Luxembourg's first ever international backyard 50 with the bat. And once again, knocks over Albie Sharrock. Tim Cavey, the new man for England, gives it a hell of a swing. He's not here to muck around. And had a little fiddle first ball. Well, the intent here, I think, for England is to send Cavey in to just cause a bit of carnage now. They're up against the wall here. Luxembourg have been bowling so well. Send Cavey in. Have him thump a few around and just cause a bit of panic. That's punched. And well fielded. When will we see it from Tim Cavey? The big shot we think probably will come at some point. He's just followed through with that a little bit. That's his strong area, driving through the covers. Scuff that one. That's good running from Maguire. Can he get home? He does. He's very quick. Good, alert, aggressive running. It's positive from Maguire. And well done to Tim Cavey for going with him. No hesitation, no second thought. He just went. That's what England have to do. As Eddie Hudson prepares to finish up his second over. Broken the partnership already. Just one run off of it. Oh, straight it on! Oh no, Maguire's gone! Oh, could that be a terminal blow for England? Eddie Hudson has dismissed the two-set batsman in the space of an over. Rob Maguire is out, and that's a huge blow for the England tourists. We've seen him use his feet to such good effect, Rob Maguire, but he just got an inside tickle on this. And Eddie Hudson has a twofer. What a day this is for the young man. And the wry smile of Rob Maguire. He knows he's thrown away a start here. He's thrown away a big opportunity. And England are really in the lurch now. Where do they go from here? And they're going to be staring down the barrel of a series deficit unless they can turn this around. And it's Zayan, the young all-rounder. Batted well in the test match. Only got 15, but shared in a partnership of 90-odd with his captain.
Okay, right arm over.
He's got a defensive technique, and as you can probably tell from the size of him, he can hit a long ball. And Cavey, another single for him.
I think it was
a 4.
In fact, this has been given as 4. Well, that's good from the Luxembourg players, very honest. I think the umpire was happy to give this a single and Cavi didn't complain. I think it was the fielders either side of it who said that this has spun in front. And I think they're right. First boundary for Tim Cavi then. And a little tickle at that one. Chance for Luxembourg to enact a little bit of revenge here on Tim Cavi. He bowled brilliantly. And there's a chance for him to atone for some of his luck. I can't believe he didn't get a wicket in the Luxembourg innings. Oh, very nearly on his way here. That's a cracker from Winchester, and that's not missed off stump by much. How close was this? Oh, very is the answer. Toothy grin from Tim Cavi. He's loving it out there. And well played. Straight to the fielder. Well, there's a shout here. Now then, half an appeal. Reddy wants it.
Ball was dead.
Ball was dead is the call from the umpire. Well, it certainly wasn't. How close was it then? Let's see if TJ Reddy has a point. There wasn't much from the Luxembourg fielders in general, but Reddy was adamant. Well, you can't see from there, but I tell you what, this might be close. Zayan, I think, was lazy. Oh, he's gone by a mile. Oh, Luxembourg have been done out of a wicket there. No wonder Reddy was annoyed. No wonder he was up for it. Umpire's called dead ball, and it's a big mistake. That had to be a wicket. Oh, and gone through for 4 next ball. How typical is that? Well, we said Tim Cavi had absolutely no luck whatsoever with the ball in Luxembourg's innings. He's paying back some of that debt now. Look at all it is down there. He could have done a bit better. What a dramatic over this has been. Something happening every ball. Winchester to Cavi to finish then. Edged on. It's just shorter, is it? They want it. They want it. Has it carried? No. I must admit, I didn't think it had, and I don't think Tim Cavi thought so either. It was close. Martin Smith was a slip fielder who did very well to get to it. He's probably not to know. It's too close for him to tell. I think we can clearly see that that's bounced, and Cavi said it straight away. Wow, 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 what an over that was. Sensational stuff from Winchester. And this game has returned some of the luck that it owed Tim Cavi. How did he get through that? England close to pushing the target below 200, but it's come at a heavy price, and that's a good start for Peacock. Zayan's first delivery. You can hear the wind getting a bit breezy down here now. It's still very warm, and that's again hit him in an area he'd prefer it didn't. Fielders laughing at him, as you'd expect. Quite a few players in this series will be grateful that we're using a taped up tennis ball rather than anything more solid. That's the first extra Ollie Peacock's conceded today. That was an interesting delivery.
Not a wide. That one wasn't a wide. He played across the ball. Thank you.
Oh, beauty. And again, he's curtain railed it. Zayan just played inside the line of it, but it's a good nut from Peacock. He looks a tidy bowler. He's got pace and he's got a bit of bounce. Again, he's another one I think has bowled too full so far, but when he hits that spot, he's dangerous. Slightly back of a length, allowing that bounce to come into play. Looks a good cricketer, Ollie Peacock. Batted really nicely. Oh, that's a bit of an ugly one, though. Again, when he tries to bowl too full, it goes a bit awry. Had his own captivating battle with the man at the other end for England here, Tim Cavi. Slightly disappointed not to see that battle resume now. I'd like to have seen Peacock bowling at Cavi, but not to worry. Got Zayan in his sights, new to the crease. Oh, and again, it's an inside edge. But these are tough conditions to bat in. There is life in this surface, and there is life in these Luxembourg bowlers, and they have quality. They look a decent side already in this series. Their first foray into backyard cricket. Their first adventure into this world, and they are handling themselves admirably, and they look on the verge of taking the lead in the series here. How much will England be left to rue not winning the test match when they had the chance? Driven and well played and well fielded. A good over from Ollie Peacock, threatening. And it's the start of Zion's innings properly underway now. And it looks as though the trial by spin will resume. It's going to be Marcus Cope, you can see, top of your screen, just coming onto the field. Great character, he's got runs, his first over was good, he found turn. Quick and flat that time, straight on. Cavi not interested in much more than survival there. But he's not a patient man, Tim Cavi. You have to feel the shots will come at some point. No, that's quicker and got up on him. Was a little bit of bounce again there.
A hollow thud there.
England taking blows to the body at the moment. Really is tough conditions to bat at the minute. This pitch is doing a fair bit for all of the bowlers. Driven. 4. What a good response from Tim Cavi to the ball before. That's how you do it. It was over pitched from Cope. And it's Cavi's best area. Plays well there. Unlucky Martin Smith at cover. Good effort. But a welcome boundary for England and a worthy boundary for Tim Cavi. Full toss. And again, that's the power of getting these boundaries away. You can upset the bowlers' rhythms. There have been full tosses today. England have not always taken advantage. And it's made a big difference. And a nibble that time. It was quicker and flatter. No turn on that occasion. Oh, quick turn.
And that's over.
Another decent over from Cope. Probably not quite as impressive as his first. I think he bowled a bit too quick that time, but still a threat. And only went for the 4, and England need more than that. And speaking of impressive spinners, Shoaib Mohammed back on to follow up. It's Zion's turn to be tested by the tweakers. And which way will this go? There's a tension around the ground at the moment. Something has to give. And Zion down the pitch and 4. Well played. Did really well to control that. Lovely flick of the wrist as he met this on the half volley. Kept it down but kept it straight. He's a powerful boy. And it's Shoaib Mohammed under the pressure for the first time today. Goes wide this time and crunch through the offside. Hit that beautifully. Well, this is good from Zion. Settling in now. Oh, that was a thud off the advertising boards, wasn't it? Oh, he's a powerful lad. Hits it very, very hard. And Shoaib Mohammed now. Whoa, he's gone for the doubler, and it's going to be cut for 4 again. Well, that was a total freebie. Mohammed thought he might come down the pitch at him, tried to do him in the flight. Zion double bluffed him, stood his ground, held his nerve, and picked the gap. That's all he had to do. 3 successive boundaries for England. Collared that one. That was easiest of the lot. Well, what a turnaround. Shoaib Mohammed so dangerous in his first over. Another flighted one, and this time Zion prods. Asking for a wide, but I think he hit his leg. Sucking him in a bit, Mohammed. Brilliant stuff. Down the pitch this time, Zion, but he goes back, and it's 4. 4th boundary of the over. 16 off of it. And Zion, whoa, his feet really did well there. What an adaptation. Went forward down the pitch, went back to the back foot, was going to go square, ended up going straight, wrong-footed the fielder. Cracking batting, cracking over that, and this partnership in the blink of an eye is 31. More than half of them in that over. But the problem for England here is this man, Awais Nisar. First over was outstanding, took the wicket of Smith, he's back on now. The 2025 Backyard Cricket Series between the Luxembourg Optimists and the touring Backyard Cricket England boys from South London. What an occasion. Nisar again, seam movement there. That one was a touch slower, but it moved. And that's been a constant theme throughout this innings, the movement off the surface. Full toss, crunched, you won't get any movement bowling it out there. That's disappointing for Nisar. Been brilliant up to this point, but that had a touch of laziness about it, and Cavi cashed in. And he's another who's just starting to settle here, Cavi. Playing well. And looking for the single. They're not going to take it. Probably was there. If they'd both gone straight away, I reckon they'd have made that. Well bowled. Cavi trying to force it away. Couldn't quite do so. Measured thus far. Oh, gone. And that's the end of Tim Cavi. England's crackerjack is out, and Awais Nisar has his second of the afternoon. Good performance it's been from him. This one I don't think did too much. I think Cavi's just missed it. Touch late on it perhaps, or trying to hit it too hard. Let's have a look from this angle. May have come in a touch. But look at that, taking the stumps over. Brilliant from Nisar. And he looks a very fine bowler. The best of the Luxembourg lot today. Second wicket for him. And it's a good one to get. Tim Cavi gone. And here we go again then, Alvin Sathya. Yet again, England with a new man at the crease needing to restart, and he had a brilliant test match. What a joy it was to have him back after a life-threatening illness 4 years away. He lit up the Optimists Club, he lit up Walferdange in the test match, got runs, got a couple of wickets. Wickets today as well. All power to him, he's been brilliant. What a terrific young man.
Right arm over.
But he's in trouble here. One ball to go from Awais Nisar, who's been brilliant. And off the leg.
And that's over bowled.
Survives the over. Nisar, terrific. Twofer for him. Absolutely superb bowling. Two for Nisar, two for Hudson. Zubairi got Patel. England have never really fully recovered from their openers going for ducks. Looked like Sharrock and Maguire were stabilising for a while, but they were always behind the 8 ball. There's got to be a run there, surely. Alvin Sathya's done really well. Good calling.
Alex, what's the rule for that? You don't get overthrows, do you? No, overthrows. No, ball's dead once it throws into a fence.
Sathya then preparing to take his first delivery. Over's Musa it is. England on 99.
It's a white ball.
And given us a wide. Fair enough, I think. Probably outside the strip. And that does bring up the 100 up for England with that wide. Oh, crunched. Oh, what a dismissive shot that was. Alvin Sathya. Well, that was almost bullying. Absolutely walloped it.
You see,
Well done, Alvin.
where the wide
Got it all wrong, Musa. I think he tried to bowl it out the back of the hand. Dragged it down.
I hit it straight through that gap.
Good response. Pitched up that time. Flicked away. I had a little chase at that one. It was there to be hit, but couldn't quite reach it. No wide on this occasion, and I think that's the right call. And again, couldn't quite find the power. England don't need to rush this. In terms of run rate, they're doing okay. It's the wickets that are the problem, and with somebody like Zayan at the crease, you know he can make it up later on. England just need a partnership, however it comes. Full toss, punched. He's done really well to keep it down. Well fielded.
Yes, easily out, don't worry. Did he?
Short again, crunched again, 4 again. Brilliant from Sathya. Second boundary of the over. 10 off of it. That's a bit of defiance from England. Bit of defiance from the youngster. It's amazing to think he's still only a teenager, Alvin Sathya. He's been through so much already. And we're going to head on down now after a breathless first 18 overs. We're going to go to tactical talking points. We're into the 6th innings of this series now, and we thought we'd take a look at our wonderful host, the Optimists Club in Walferdange, and how the pitch has performed so far. Will Heath and his team have created a beautiful venue at short notice for this series, but heavy rain ahead of the test left the pitch looking green and a touch damp at the start of play. Since then, however, the sun has come out and there was swing available in the test, as you'd expect with a half-tape ball. The bowlers who moved it in the air were the most successful, but breakthroughs were hard to come by, with wickets generally falling in clusters throughout the match. What we've seen today, however, is a moving of the dial for this series, and it seems to have placed Luxembourg in the ascendancy. As the pitch has dried under the now warm sun, and the wear from a full test match takes effect, we've begun to see movement off the surface. Alex Smith and Mitesh Patel found seam movement for England this morning, and Luxembourg have followed suit. More notable has been the first signs of real spin in this series as Cope and Mohammed have got to work. England already have a severely depleted squad for this series and a bowling attack more suited to swinging conditions, whereas the Luxembourg bowlers seem more capable of operating with assistance off the surface, and that makes them dangerous as we head into the limited overs leg. So how have the batters responded? Well, if we take a look at the wagon wheel for the first 5 innings of this series, we can see that runs have mostly been scored square of the wicket, running counter to the common cliche that a swinging ball calls for a straight bat. There's been a real reluctance from batters to get onto the front foot and play down the ground, and this ties in with the next factor to consider regarding the Optimist pitch. Surprisingly, and to the enormous credit of the Optimist ground staff, this series has seen remarkably consistent and sprightly bounce. Bowlers who have bent their backs have been rewarded with lifting deliveries that have caused batsmen problems, particularly given the dangers of hooking with such low boundaries. There's been no sign of a change today, and Tim Cavey in particular found great lift, and with the sun set to shine for the remainder of the tour, this is likely to remain the case. Because of this, batters have been tentative playing straight, and there's been a number of wickets popping up from seemingly harmless lengths. It looks set to be a low-scoring series as we head towards the T20s, and Luxembourg will believe that their bowlers can give them the edge. Well done to Will Heath and everyone connected with the Optimist Club who have excelled in their first attempt at creating a backyard venue and provided us with a fascinating surface that has kept everybody in the game.
Shall I say that to? Do you want to say that to cameras though?
20th over of the innings coming up here. It looks like it's going to be T.J. Reddy who bowls it.
Here he is.
And England in all sorts. 165 more needed. The run rate is manageable, but it's those 5 wickets that are the problem. Smith's gone. Maguire's gone. Patel, who made runs in the test, is gone. They've lost Albie Sharrock, their gifted youngster. And they've lost Tim Cavey, their crackerjack. That's off the leg. This partnership takes on a match-defining feel to it. Can't help but feel like if England are even going to get close, these two are going to have to be there for a while. Slice behind, he'll get the single. Zayan is their last frontline batter remaining. 2 centuries in his club career. And he hasn't been playing all that long. Taken to it like a duck to water. And for Alvin Sathya, he is of course not the player that he was 4 years ago before that terrible, terrible illness. But he does hold the BCE record for highest score. The only man ever to make a double 100 in backyard cricket. And that was back in 2021, and that really was something else. Won't need that many today, but anything he can get, England will take. Clapped, oh well fielded, one-handed from Marcus Cope, I think it is, out of cover. Brilliantly done. In fact, I think we're going to have a look at this from behind. This will look good, I suspect. Yeah, well done. Great stuff from Cope. Quiet start to the over from Reddy thus far. And a little tickle around the corner. Sathya's played that well, taking all the weight off of it. In his prime, one of his big strengths, Alvin Sathya, was his ability to pick gaps and rotate the strike. And in a venue like this, that feels helpful. That's a wide from Reddy. Nelson's up for England, 111 for 5. driven, and straight to Peacock. And after the restart, a fairly sedate over, and that is the end of over number 20. It is the end of the bowling rotation. And this is Zayan's series thus far. That 15 in the test match, more impressive than it looked. They were rebuilding from 30 for 3. And he hung around for a partnership of around 90 with Alex Smith. Nothing in the second innings as they were slogging for a declaration. And today he's moved on to his highest score in the backyard game at the start of his career. Speaking of impressive starts to backyard careers, Eddie Hudson has had an extraordinary day today. 50 with the bat, 2 for 3. The big partnership of Maguire and Sharrock, he got both of them in the same over.
That's a white ball.
Looked good in the test match, but didn't really have the output with bat or ball to show for it. Couple of wickets, few runs, but nothing major. Really settled in and come to life today, hasn't he? And interesting that, Luxembourg were 82 for 2 after 20 overs. Well behind where England are in terms of runs. But Luxembourg had Hudson and Peacock settling in at the crease, and they had batting to come. England have run through most of their frontliners here. They've still got players who can bat. Lance Sharrock is still to come in. Still no update on whether we're going to see James Hollands or Sati Sathya, or both, or neither. Just to remind you of what's been going on, James Hollands went off injured in the England bowling innings and was replaced by Sati Sathya, who bowled the rest of his allocation. Sati Sathya, Alvin's dad, who's just here to watch, and that's up in the air, safe. And we don't know whether both of them will bat now, or whether Hollands will replace Sati Sathya,
You didn't throw it for a reason. I don't think you were here.
or whether Hollands is still out. We'll bring you the news as it comes to us, and we'll find out eventually, I'm sure. Crunch, but straight to the fielder. Just held back a touch, Alvin Sathya. Eddie Hudson has drifted peacefully by. A wide, followed by 4 dot balls. And beating him that time. There was a slight noise, but it was bat on ground. He curtain railed it, played inside of it. Have a look again, but I don't think he was in too much danger. So the last ball for Eddie Hudson then. Tidy, quiet over again. Since the break, it's all gone a bit flat. Down the pitch now. Ah, now has he nicked this? And he's going to walk. Yeah, he's on his way, Alvin Sathya. Eddie Hudson has his third. Another crucial blow for England. Alvin Sathya's had a go. Tried his best. He's made a few. Got a couple of nice boundaries away. But the thinnest of feathers brings to a close his innings for the day. Brings to a close his ODI. Eddie Hudson, well, his day just gets better and better and better. 3 genuines as well today. And a worthy ovation for Alvin Sathya. They love him, the England boys. The Luxembourg boys have grown to love him in his short stay so far here. Lance Sharrock is the new man. That's Zayan you're seeing on your screen there. It was the end of the over from Hudson, so Zayan will be on strike. Lance Sharrock, the South African left-hander, just making his way to the middle at the non-strikers. Luca Rawl it will be. And again, it's been another improved showing from Rawl today. I think he's bowled a touch too full, but he's been impressive again. That's certainly too full. But I will give him enormous credit, Luca Rawl. He had a tough first morning of the test match, but he's got better and better with the ball as this series has gone on. Oh, and he's got a wicket! Oh, wow, what a piece of timing. Luca Rawl has got rid of Zayan, and that surely is the end of that for England now. Their most dangerous batter. One of the few in any kind of form in this series. Gone. And that feels like curtains for England. Luca Rawl with a decisive wicket, and it's a good one too. Coming off the pitch again. Not the first time we've seen that today. And it's all turning into something of a disappointing collapse for England. 112 for 7. And this game looks beyond their reach now. Lance Sharrock can bat. Made some runs in club cricket this year, but he is more of a defensive type. So is this man, Tiru Ramasamy. No question that these two can hang around. The question will be whether they're capable of scoring the 160 runs needed just to tie this match.
More to come.
But we'll see how they do. It's Ramasamy then. Oh, beaten first ball, and again there's seam movement. That came in sharply after it had passed the stumps. Just look at where the keeper's taken this for a ball that's beaten him outside off. It's come to the keeper on the inside. Real theme of this innings has been the seam movement from the Luxembourg bowlers. That was close to the edge. Give Ramasamy the benefit of the doubt. Say it was a good leave. But attention will turn now to the remainder of the series. Luxembourg almost certainly are going to take a 1-0 lead out of this match. We have two 2020s coming up for you, from it, followed by the big 10-over finale. And if the series is still live going into that match, it'll be a thriller.
That's over bowled.
Wicket maiden for Luca Rule. Very, very well bowled and well deserved. And got the key wicket of Zion, and I think with it he's taken all life from this match now. It's gone very flat off the field. The England boys not making so much noise in the pavilion anymore. And they deserve this, Luxembourg. They've worked so hard for this position. It's been a tough day for batting. Luxembourg were all under the pump for the first 20 overs of their innings and fought and fought and fought and scrapped their way up to a score. And then the lower order came in and belted it into the stratosphere. And with the ball, they have been, to a man, absolutely excellent. Can't fault this performance at all from Luxembourg. England, just as inexperienced as their Luxembourg counterparts for the most part. They just haven't been able to live with it. And that's why they find themselves in this situation. It is going to take a miracle now for England to win this game. Just in case you're wondering, there is absolutely no rain forecast for the rest of this series, let alone this match, so that's not going to come to England's rescue. It's a warm, beautiful day in Walferdange. So there will be no saving grace for England unless one of these two can produce a miracle innings. Lance Sharrock just finding his way at the moment and middling them at the moment. Good defensive player, Sharrock. Sometimes struggles to keep the scoreboard ticking over, but he can hang around, as he's doing at the moment. Just got all the time in the world to get his feet moving, get his eye in. Can worry about the runs later on. Not even halfway through the overs yet. And sees that one off as well. Well played, Lance Sharrock. It's a maiden over for Peacock, but not a particularly dangerous one. And this just a reminder of the stats leaders. Eddie Hudson put himself up to second in the series this morning. Alex Smith's duck today doesn't affect his place at the top. Hudson moves to the top of the wickets. What a series he's having. What an impressive young man. 5 wickets already. This just the third innings of the series.
Right, I'm over.
3 of them today for Hudson. It's been a match-defining contribution he's made. Jason Winchester is the new bowler. His first over was brilliantly entertaining at Tim Cavey. Excellent fun. There was more sting in the game when that was happening. At that point, it still felt like England had a chance. Doesn't quite feel like that now. But you never know. Seen stranger things in the game. Seen stranger things in the backyard game, certainly. We've seen more unlikely victories than this, but that'll be a wide, surely. Good keeping, though. Martin Smith has been very impressive with the gloves today, I must say. Hasn't kept for the whole of the innings. We saw Nasir Zubairi behind there earlier on. But Smith has been very good when he's been there. Couple to go in a much more sedate over from Winchester, and he's beaten Ramasamy that time. There was no need to follow that. That was harmlessly outside off stump, and Ramasami's just prodded. And plays that one nicely. One run off the over that came from a wide. Another fairly sedate one.
Left arm over.
Left armer Nasir Zubairi to the left-handed Lance Sharrock. Full toss to start and played down. England will need to start putting these full tosses away at some point, but you can forgive Lance Sharrock for not being quite ready to do so at this stage. This over is the halfway marker. We'll be 25 in after this one.
40 overs of that, Dad.
England have scored just 5 runs in the last 4.5 overs. They've lost 2 wickets in that time. It's all gone a bit pear-shaped, really. And beaten again. Half an appeal. Possibly bat on ground. Didn't hear a sound, but there might have been. No, he's clearly missed that.
It helps that I don't need to run up here.
That's a wide
A bit of an ugly one. That'll be a wide. Quite a low intensity feel around the ground now. It feels like both teams know where this game is headed. And beaten.
Not that shot, Dad. You know the shot.
That one stayed down. Did have a bit of a flash at it, Sharrock, but nowhere near it really. And again, an over with just 1 wide off it. In the last 5 overs, there have been 3 runs, and they've all been wides. 2 wickets. 31 deliveries without a run off the bat for England now, which makes for pretty grim reading.
Did Maharaj get any wickets? Yeah, 2 for 61.
Right arm over.
Marcus Cope, the spinner. Whoa, Marcus Cope, the bouncer bowler, it would seem. Don't think he meant that. There was a bit of a giggle from him. That smile hasn't left Marcus Cope's face all day, and why not? He's played well. Oh, wow, hang on a minute then. Is he playing a shot? No appeal from the bowler. I think Tira Ramasami's fortunate there. May have been going down leg, but with a stronger appeal, that could really have given the umpire something to think about. Oh, and this time he runs across. Takes the hit off the body. Somebody's saying that's a drop. Oh, good fun. He's an eccentric character, Ramasami. He's a bit all over the place. They call him the spaceman in the England team because his head is so often above the clouds. Lives in his own little universe, and all power to him. Ooh, that's a full toss. It's just dipped enough that he's not been given an O ball here. That's fortunate. Either that or the umpire just wants to get this game over and done with now. And kept out. Made an over, shoots by in no time. Well, there's the story. The only real moment of joy for England in this game was the 56-run stand between Sharrock and Maguire. But then both were dismissed in the same over, and it's been all uphill ever since. Got off to a bad start with Smith and Patel's wickets. Maguire and Sharrock going in the same over, pinned them back again, and since then it's been a steady stream. Oh, what a cracker! Oh, that's fantastic from Shoaib Mohammed. Look at the look on Lance Sharrock's face. Goodness me, that's the delivery of the series so far. What a delivery this is. That has turned big, and it's turned from a foot outside leg stump. Lance Sharrock is absolutely baffled. Well, he's going to have to go. He'll have to drag himself off eventually, but what a piece of bowling this was. And that's not even hit leg stump. I think that's hit middle and off. That's astonishing from Shoaib Mohammed. Well, we've said throughout this match about how much he was spinning it in the warm-ups. This is what we were talking about. Goodness me. Middle stump. What an astonishing piece of bowling, and Lance Sharrock's gone for a duck and he could have done nothing about it. Brilliant from Shoaib Mohammed. What a shame. That delivery has come in quite a low-key moment. That deserved the big stage, really. And James Hollands comes to the crease. He is going to bat. Only bowled 2 overs in the Luxembourg innings with the ball before going off injured. And we are told he's batting as a replacement for Sati Sathya, who replaced him with the ball. So Sati Sathya will not bat, which means Luxembourg just have to dismiss both of these two. Oh, off the leg first ball. Luxembourg need one more wicket, after which whoever's left over will bat as the last man standing. And when both of these two are dismissed, Luxembourg will have a 1-0 lead in the series. The other option, of course, is that Thiru Ramasamy, who's a bowler in club cricket, and James Hollands, who's never played club cricket or any kind of cricket ever, can put on 150.
That's a wide ball. Bit tough. Sorry for that.
Going to need a fair few of those if they are. And he gets a piece of it. Well done, James Hollands. He's been great fun. He's really had a go. He got some runs in the test match and he's had some moments with the ball. Hasn't got a wicket yet, but he's come close a couple of times. Shoaib Mohammed, let me remind you, his last over before this one went for 16. Zion took him around the park. Oh, off the leg again. But that delivery, he bowled to Lance Sharrock, will live long in the memory. What a shame it wasn't at a bigger moment in a game or a bigger moment in the series. That's a wide. A bit of mixed bag from Shoaib Mohammed. At times he's looked a fantastic bowler, but there's been some loose stuff. Hollands punches. Well, he survived the over, James Hollands, and he'll be pleased for that. Well done. But the story of that over, the amazing delivery from Shoaib Mohammed to remove Lance Sharrock. Absolute corker. Brilliant piece of bowling. England 117 for 8. The game is up, really. They're not even halfway to the Luxembourg total yet. It's just about pride for England now. And seeing if they can get a few runs under these two's belts. Ovez Musa it will be.
Well done, over.
Left alone. Yeah, just a touch wide at that time. And the question, of course, is while you're at the crease, you have to think about winning the game. So the question for England really here is for as long as these two are out there, when do they start thinking about the run rate? I'm not sure it's worth Hollands this time. He should just focus on getting himself in and spending some time at the crease. But at what point does Thiru Ramasamy start thinking he's got to go for a few here? England, lest we forget, 273 is the target. And for as long as they're out there, they have to have a go. Can understand why they just want to rebuild and stay in for the moment, though. A bit of an outside edge. 20 deliveries in now, Ramasamy, yet to get off the mark.
That's a wide.
Now, wide that time. He likes that delivery, Musa, back of a length outside off stump, rearing upwards. Direction was a little off there. And hits him. An appeal from Mohammed, but I think that may be going a foot over the stumps, possibly. Everybody's laughing. Oh, good fun. And it has been. This whole series has been.
Overbowled.
The test match was brilliant. Really good game. Ended in a draw. Both teams are getting along great thus far, and it's been a good, enjoyable atmosphere today. Shame we haven't had a more competitive encounter. And again, just to reiterate the story, Really, the story for England in the middle overs, at least the middle of that scorecard, is just starts and out. 3 players all out in the teens, in the late teens. Rob Maguire went on a bit, but couldn't go on and make a match-defining score. And of course, the cheap dismissals of the openers set such a bad tone early on. And it's not going to get any easier. Awais Nissar, what an extraordinary day he's had. 42 not out, 2 for 9. And now he's going to get pushed around by James Hollands, it would seem. Be nice to see Hollands score a few if he can. Well, beaten that time. Really worked hard in training leading into this. He's here only as a favour to his captain, Alex Smith. They're old friends, primary school friends. Hollands, no real interest in cricket, never played the game at any level before. But a late withdrawal meant England were a man short for this trip, and Smith ran through all his options, begged Hollands to come as a favour. And he did, and he's been terrific. Really thrown himself into the training sessions, really thrown himself into being around the group and getting to know the team. And he's got better. As this game has gone on, as this series has gone on, there are just signs that he's getting the hang of it a touch. And punch back down. Awais Nissar on course for another maiden over. Oh, well bowled. I think that was off the boot. Good finish from Nissar, maiden over for him. Holland survives it. 1 run left in the rotation. Teja ready it will be. And Ramasamy will be the man on strike for it.
Right arm round.
First time we've seen a right armer go round the wicket to a right-hander today for Luxembourg. And the field has certainly changed.
White ball.
Direction wasn't there. Oh, that could be a wide. He's overcompensated. Yeah, it is. Dicey start for Reddy. Just taking some getting used to the round the wicket angle with this very positive field. No, and he's overcompensated the other way again. Rushed that one a bit. 3 successive wides.
Make it play, yeah. Make it play.
And off the body. Well bowled. Ramasamy took his eye off it. Technically, he's playing a shot because he hung a bat there. I don't think it was hitting the stumps anyway. But Reddy continues. Oh, that's not missed by much. Ramasamy walking across his stumps. Reddy called his bluff, and the umpire's right not to wide him. I think that went over leg stump. Oh, and a little nibble. He has a waft at it. Well, they've changed up the game for Tiru Ramasamy here, and it's causing him problems. Clipped and 4. It's a boundary for England. That is England's first scoring shot with the bat for 59 deliveries. And it's Tiru Ramasamy. Off the mark from his 26th delivery.
Wide ball.
And that'll be a wide down leg. So it's not really worked. The intent is good from Luxembourg. I like the field and I like the round the wicket angle. It's just the execution that's been off from TJ Reddy. That's a bit more like it. Late decision from Ramasamy to play at it. I'm not sure why. With the 2 slips in, you're not going to get a single running it down to third man. Better off playing straight here.
That's over.
Or not playing a shot at all as it happens. Well, the over goes by. Ramasamy, without looking totally comfortable, survives it. New bowling rotation. And unsurprisingly, Eddie Hudson is called for immediately. 3 for 4 from his 3 overs is extraordinary. Nobody has been able to live with Eddie Hudson today. Oh, until James Hollands shows up. What a shot. Brilliant from Hollands. He's off the mark. Well, that's doubled the amount of runs Hudson's conceded today for his 3 wickets. Brilliant from Hollands. Good placement too. All along the ground. Classic. He'll be pleased with that. Well done, James Hollands. As we said, never played a cricket game at all before this tour. And he's getting used to it. He's starting to acquit himself. Punch through the offside this time. 4 again. Well, this is as well as anybody's played Eddie Hudson today. Hollands has got more runs off the youngster in 2 balls than everyone else has made off of him in 3 overs. Just a little bit of a blotch on Hudson's figures. I don't think he'll mind too much, but this will annoy him. And the grin from Hollands. He's loving it. Great stuff. And after all that, England are very nearly halfway there in terms of their target. Won't get anything for that, Hudson. Bat on ground, I think. But that was nice for James Hollands. That was a good moment for him. He'll be pleased with that. Now off the leg, he pulled out of it. It's going down.
He didn't play a shot, but it wasn't going to hit the stumps.
Well, there you go. Heard it from the umpire. No shot, no stumps. Oh, hello. That got big on him. But surviving again. They're showing some fight, these two. They're showing a bit of grit and a bit of application, which was not always the case with their top order. They are shaming some of their top order a little bit. And driven nicely, and Cope goes down in stages, but does the job. Eddie Hudson is off, and I'm not sure whether we'll see him again, to be honest. Whether we'll see another bowling rotation for Luxembourg, I don't know. But if that is the end of his day, well, it's been a special one. Tough call between him and Awais Nisar for the best bowler of this innings, and indeed for the man of the match. They both made runs. 2 stars for Luxembourg today. Ollie Peacock hasn't been able to match runs with wickets, but he's bowled well. Those 3 have led the way for the hosts. And it is Luca Rawle, whose last over was a wicket maiden. And again, has improved out of sight in this match. That's more like it. That's more like it. If I've got one complaint with Luca Rawle today, he's been too full, and it doesn't seem to suit him. Doesn't suit his style or his action. When he's hitting that length, he's much more dangerous. Yeah, that's it. That's still a touch too full, but it's getting there. I wonder if he's just starting to realise it as well. Well, interesting change then, round the wicket. Luxembourg just starting to experiment as this match peters out towards its conclusion. They're going for some things here. Edged and taken. That's brilliant from Awais Nisar. But Ramasami's not going, and the umpire is not playing ball. Are they saying it's bat on ground? Has the ball gone on with the angle? Luxembourg not happy. Well, that's disappointing for Luca Rawle, and it's especially disappointing for Awais Nisar. It was a cracking take at slip. Let's see what we can ascertain. This is the angle, I think. Oh, well, there is a woody sound. Ramasamy was adamant that he didn't touch it. Oh, but I think he did. His bat does clip the floor. That's definitely true. I think he's nicked this. And the reaction of the Luxembourg players tells you what they thought of it. Once again, it's a brilliant piece of work from Nisar, but to no avail. And hostile follow-up from Luca Rawle. Another good over, and he's on for another maiden here. And played away by Ramasamy, and it is a maiden for Luca Rawle, a controversial one. Has he been denied a wicket? Not for the first time today. Luxembourg have cause to question the umpiring. Shouldn't materially affect the result of the game at all, but irritating all the same. Ramasamy has shown grit, shown some toughness and some character. Has not shown the ability to hit the ball off the square, especially.
Coming round to your bat.
And it's Ollie Peacock, and he will be round the wicket to James Hollands. Oh, that's a beauty. That came back in. Came back in and missed everything by not much. I'd say he's been the quickest of the Luxembourg bowlers today. Oh, and is that on his bonds? Shoulder, maybe? Hope it hasn't hit him on the head. James Hollands doesn't have the brain cells to spare. Let's see if we can figure out what this was. Oh, I didn't quite see that. I think it might have been a neck shot or a back of the shoulder. Good from Peacock. Bouncing the surface again, as we've seen. It's a brilliant pitch the Optimists Club have put together. Will Heath and his team, fantastic. And well played. Good response from James Hollands to get a good piece of bat on it. But again, Peacock, like Luca Rule before him, not as effective bowling that length. Better when it's back. Full toss driven, well fielded by Nisar. Hollands a little unlucky. He's actually hitting them quite nicely today, James Hollands. These are coming out of the middle. Oh, what's that hit now? Inside edge onto what? Well, Hollands' reaction gives a clear answer. Don't rub it. Well, the world is safer if James Hollands doesn't breed, in truth. Ollie Peacock, that's a form of national service, that. Poor old Hollands. He's taking a battering. Great stuff. Oh, this has been a fun over. Can't believe Hollands is still there, to be honest. He's doing commendably well. He's showing a lot of courage and fortitude and putting some of his more experienced teammates to shame. And he's fighting the good fight. Oh, and that's missed by a whisker. That's a terrific over from Ollie Peacock. Unrewarded. It's another maiden. Could have been so much better. And Luxembourg still need the 2 wickets. 17 overs to go. I think we can pretty much rule out England getting the 138 that they need. It's just a case of how long they can keep the Luxembourgers out here. How irritating can they be, Ramasamy and Hollands? And they are becoming a bit of a nuisance. Oh, that's an ugly one. It has been 6 overs now without a wicket. Just plugged away, England. Hung on in there. And wide again. Jason Winchester's looked a good bowler today. Hasn't landed all of them, and there's been some loose stuff, but particularly when he bowls that Yorker, he looks good. Had this game gone closer and had it gone deeper, I wonder if Jason Winchester might have been Luxembourg's go-to death bowler with these Yorkers, and maybe that's something we'll see later in the series. He looks well suited to it. Edged and doesn't carry. Clipped away. But it's a good field that Luxembourg have set. Will Heath, the captain, is off the field at the moment, but directing things from behind the boundary. Edged and put down. This is a tough chance. Eddie Hudson it is. He did well to get to it, the youngster, but Ramasamy survives again in that slip cordon. Did well to get there. It was wide of him. Yeah, half chance. Well, got runs and got wickets, Eddie Hudson. Couldn't quite get the catch. Oh, Hollands wasn't paying attention. That probably should have been a single. And tucked into the leg side to finish. And that is another tidy over. Just 2 wides off of it. Timur Ramasamy, 4 off 40. At what point has he played himself in enough here? England will want to go down with a bit of fight. Surely they're not just going to block these last 16 overs. I'll have got bored and walked off and left you all to it long before then, I would imagine.
Left arm round, James.
Nasir Zubairi. Good day for him. Got himself a wicket. Oh, I didn't miss leg by much. Couldn't quite bring it back in enough. Yeah, because of where Hollands is standing, the umpire has been lenient with the wide for Zubairi there. Oh, he may not be so lenient with that one. That is the type of delivery that wides were invented for. But he is a long way across, Hollands. That's up in the air. Where's it going to be? It's over the fence and out. James Hollands has shown some grit and some fight, but it's a bit of a soft way to end. Just got underneath it a bit too much, but kudos to him for having a go. Nasir Zubairi has his second wicket of the afternoon. Took a bit of pace off of it, fed him the temptation. He has suckered James Hollands there. That's a good bit of bowling, a clever bit of bowling. Understanding your opponent, that was. But James Hollands has been fun. He's been courageous, he's given it a good go. And he's made himself 8 runs, and he can be pleased with that. Adapting well as this series goes on. But his arthritis, a long-standing issue, will not allow him to act as Tiru Ramaswamy's runner. So the big man, Zayan, is back out to the crease. Tiru Ramaswamy, the last man standing for England.
You've got 4 left.
And he may as well play his shots now. I think that's what he probably will do. Yeah, has a go at it, Ramaswamy. He'll get the wide. First time he's really thrown the bat at anything. He had a little shovel there. The Optimists Club in Luxembourg, a wicket away from a lead in this series. With 3 games to go, that could be invaluable.
You can't attack the players.
A lot of silly carry on out there. These two teams have had a good, strong early relationship so far. There's that. It's gone for 4. Ramaswamy, the first signs today that he's going to come out of his shell a bit now and have a go. Last man standing is technically a drop from Winchester, but I think we'll forgive him. It was lashed at him. Tough chance. But finally, some life from Ramaswamy. How many consecutive dot balls has he faced? I'm being told his first boundary came off his 24th delivery. So that's what, 18 for his next one? Outside edge, dot ball.
That's over bowled.
Well, Zubairi gets the wicket in that over.
Called over before.
Got his second. 2 for 10. Good day's work. 35 overs gone. We're halfway through the rotation. Can Tiru Ramaswamy survive it? Presumably going to play his shots. Try and cobber a few. Try and land some blows for England and end this game on a high going into the 2020, which is next. And that's a must win for England. 2-0 down with 2 to play. Leaves them in a very dicey position on this tour. 1-1 with 2 to play. And we've got a great series lined up. So that 2020 suddenly starts to look series defining next time around. We'll worry about that when we get to it. The main thing now is the conclusion to this match. We're just getting Ramaswamy back after his little adventure. Always something going on with Tiru Ramaswamy. Just completely lives in his own little world. Pushed down to 3rd man, but peacock it is at slip tidying up. Surprised Marcus Cope hasn't taken a wicket today. He's bowled well, looked dangerous all the way through. The hype has been justified with him. We were told he was a very fine player, arguably Luxembourg's best. And he's not disappointed in this match. He's got runs and he's bowled well. He's been good in the field. And most important of all, he has been great fun. He has smiled all the way through the day. The England boys off the pitch have loved his company. He's a great laugh. And he's got, I suspect, probably 1 delivery left in this match. And driven straight to the fielder. So Marcus Cope may still get his 5th over later on, but I think that's probably the end of his day. And it's been a good one. He's been decisive for Luxembourg. Is it going to be the dual spin which we've seen throughout this innings? It is. Shoaib Mohammed following Cope once again. First time the pair of them will have bowled consecutive overs at the same batter, though. And Shoaib Mohammed has provided one of the champagne moments of this match with the dismissal of Lance Sharrock last time around. Anything similar, and this game will be over swiftly. Up in the air, it's 6 runs! Tiru Ramasamy has a maximum. Second maximum of the innings for England. Pushed through the offside, through the 2 covers. Not quite sure what Luca Raw was doing. He's ducked out of the way of it. But have a look at Luca Raw. The straighter cover here. Didn't fancy that even a little bit. And it's carried all the way. Well done, Tiru. Finally moves into double figures off his 51st delivery. And it's the 10th 6 of the series. Driven straight back to the bowler. Shoaib Mohammed has conceded runs at a fair old lick today, but he's bowled some magic deliveries. And a waft at that one. Just followed it, Ramasamy. You're going to see that now. He's going to play shots. He'll have a go at everything. I'm sure he will. Nothing left to lose. Oh, that's well bowled though. Touch straight at that time. And again, we have to commend the work of Martin Smith behind the stumps. He has been terrific, the wicketkeeper for Luxembourg. And flicked away. He'll get a single. Good running from Zayan. Probably no need for Ramasamy to have overrun the stumps as far as he did there, but not to worry.
Come on, boy.
Done well here, Ramasamy. Showed a bit of fight, showed a bit of ticker. Fronted up. Oh, it's a good delivery to finish for Shoaib Mohammed. 1 for 35 he's taken off his 4, but that doesn't tell the full story, really. It's been an electric day's cricket watching him bowl. The odd pie and the odd ripper. And all brought to you by PowerPlay Sports, the sponsors of Backyard Cricket England's Tour of Luxembourg. Walferdange and the Optimists Club, amazing hosts. And a brilliant team, as we're seeing here. Ovez Ali Musa, the next man to try and get this job done for Luxembourg. England, by the way, past 150 now, which is a good effort at least. A long, long way short of what they had hoped for, but it's something. From 117 for 8, Hollands and Ramasamy have done well to get them this far. Oh, cracker. Good again. And again, the conversation will be around this surface. It's getting harder and harder to bat on by the minute here. It is doing more and more as this series progresses. We haven't seen any swing today, really, or not too much of it. But we have seen seam movement and we have seen bounce. And it has caused trouble. Good Yorker from Musa. And who knows how much longer Ramasamy can keep this vigil going. That's edged, and it's over the fence. It's gone through the fielder's hands at a slip, but it matters not because it's flown over the fence and Ramasamy is gone. England 151 all out, and Luxembourg have inflicted a crushing victory on the tourists here. This is the denouement. Tiru Ramasamy, clear edge that time, burst through Zubairi's hands, but over the fence. Luxembourg win by 121 runs. They've battered England. It's been a good game and a very, very strong performance from the Luxembourg team. Very well done to the Luxembourg Optimists. They take a 1-0 lead in the series with 3 to play.
Well done, Skip. Well done.
Well, there you go then. Rob Maguire, the only man to really get in for England, but couldn't go on. It was a disappointing batting performance. None of their big players really fired, but it was hard work. Luxembourg bowled absolutely brilliantly. Seam movement all the way through. Nisar was terrific. Eddie Hudson was the standout. Zubairi in the wickets as well. But all of them did very, very well. And Shoaib Mohammed's delivery will live in the memory for a long time to dismiss Lance Sharrock. But it's a crashing win. 121 runs Luxembourg have won by. And they thoroughly deserve it. A complete team performance. Led by this young man. Man of the match, Eddie Hudson. He was superb. Runs and wickets. The key difference maker between the sides today. And the reason why Luxembourg hold a 1-0 lead in this series. And it's the 2020 next. Make sure you join us for that as we head into the short form leg of this series. Luxembourg hold the lead. Can the England tourists fight back?
Jo, moin, wir sind Optimists Cricket Club hier in Luxembourg und wir sind der nächste Stopp von Backyard Cricket.